seconds until we get this damn show started. Y'all better have y'all wine glasses ready. Whatever it is that y'all do, because we back. Let's go. 20 seconds until countdown. Woo! Do we have one hell of a show for y'all tonight, okay? Ooh, we in the business tonight, okay? We back to business, all right? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get this disclaimer in. Y'all better be hitting the wine glass. And we back. Let me do that one more time. That felt so good. It was like the energy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all better be hitting the wine glass or whatever it is that y'all hit. We do not discriminate over here, okay? Welcome back. Dang, it's been what, 3 weeks? Almost a month? Since we had Fuckery Friday? They got Teddy ready. Teddy is ready, but he minding his business tonight, though. Even though he ready, he said he gonna slide right back in. Shout out to the chat. I see y'all. Ooh, y'all have been donating heavy, okay? Listen, I appreciate everything. You know we don't beg over here, but if you give it, we are not gonna block God's blessings, okay? Now, real quick, I'm gonna go ahead and give you the rundown. I'm gonna let a lot more people get in here, okay? So tonight, we're going to be talking about Kelly Price and the Savages, all right? Now, you guys know that I have had quite the relationship with the Savages. If you are not familiar with the Savages, they had a very long-standing, non-beneficial, even though it was supposed to be contractual relationship with Mr. R. Kelly, all right? Also, we're going to be talking about who? Mike Hill and Cynthia Bailey, all right? Got some wine on that. Jason Mimosa and Lisa Bonet. Am I surprised? No, I'm not, and I will let y'all know how and why that is tonight, okay? Hollywood's love story. Everybody loves it when a white man marries a black girl. Y'all know y'all be, oh, this is love. I know how y'all be. Well, Lisa Bonet said otherwise, okay? Who else we got? We got one heck of a show. Kendu, Issacs, and Mary J. Blige. We're going to be talking about that. Mary J. Blige recently graced the cover of Elle. She is looking fantastic these days, okay? We cannot hate on her even if we tried, okay? She's 50, fabulous, and fantastic. I got to give it to her. And also, we have an exclusive interview from Mary J. Blige's stepdaughter, Briana Latrise. She is Growing Up Hip Hop's original cast member, and she has a lot to say on their marriage, okay? Things that she can speak on, okay? And also, she's going to drop some wine on Mr. Trey Songz. We talked a little bit about these allegations that's going on, but she has something else to say. And also, you know, all of her relationships, celebrity-wise or whatnot, okay? And so, hold that thought. Y'all better get them wine glasses popping, beer bottles popping, whatever it is that y'all do. We got some sponsors that we need to brag about, which means boldly raise a glass to. Let's go. I'll be back to crack my sweet pitch. Let's go. Let's put the wine down for a second, because at times like this, we need to take a shot of the olive leaf extract, because the olive leaf boosts our immune system and has been known to reverse high blood pressure, lupus, diabetes, and certain cancers. Check them out at myoliveleaf.biz to learn more and to order, or simply click the link below in the description box. Now back to the wine. AdamandEve.com. I'm talking toys, bondage, lingerie, and so much more. Plus, they have 24/7 customer service, so you can order at 3 a.m. if you ain't coming, if you get me, okay? And if something isn't working out, you can send it back within 90 days, no hassle. And if that's not enough, you can also take pleasure in knowing that 20% of their profits goes to help fight the spread of HIV around the world. So go on ahead and log on to AdamandEve.com. Use the code TASHAK for 50% off one item plus free shipping in the U.S. and Canada. Some exclusions apply now, but hurry up and visit AdamandEve.com so they can make you come. Listen, I know that life has been kicking all of our ass lately, but we don't have to look like it. Walking around with dark circles like I used to, acne, hyperpigmentation, you can knock all of that out. Adjust your crown and return your skin to goddess status with the Regal Rose Club. purchase their vegan skincare cleanser, moisturizer, and mask using the link below. It's made with all organic and premium natural herbs. Get your glow back with Regal Rose. And we're back! I am really enjoying hitting this wine glass. The energy is just everything. Now, I want to wait to crack my bottle of sweet bitch, okay? Because we got to pour out a little something for Ian Alexander Jr., okay? Now, if you are not familiar with Regina King's son, he recently passed due to suicide. Now, that's all that we have. I think that's all we need to know, because when people, this is hard, because let me tell you something. When I heard about her losing her only child, this child has been with her through everything. I just can't even imagine putting myself in her shoes. And I know we got a lot of mothers and fathers watching us. And I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. And I hate to speak stuff like this into existence, and I'm going to try not to. But if something happens to either of my babies, I don't think I would want to even live anymore. I can't imagine going through life without them, because that is the purpose of my life, is to raise them to the best of my ability. And when a child that you planted and carried for 9 months and raised, and he went everywhere with her, he graced red carpets, I just want to say, listen, when I heard the news, I cried. I cried as a mother. I cried as even being a child, because I have a mom. And, suicide is real. It's not to be played with, okay? And so I just want us to send her all of the love, all of the prayers. We don't need to ask why. We know why people commit suicide. Depression is heavy out here. That's why I do what I do. This is my purpose for sitting here, okay? You'd be surprised how many lives that we've changed. Emails, text messages, DMs. Thank you, Tasha. Thank you. People are literally going through it. They're dying. They're dying. They're going through real shit. Money problems, sickness, family problems, work problems. We're in a pandemic. You can't go and see your loved one pass. And you know what? In addition to us sending Regina some love, guys, listen, one of my team members, Sade, is unfortunately, she just lost her brother to COVID. And they weren't able to see him. He was in the hospital, kidney failure, on a ventilator. And her mother, who had just recently lost her parents, as well as her husband, she's not even in her 70s yet. And now she has to bury her child less than a year later. It's real out here, guys. It's real. And so that's why I sit here, and that's why I do what I do, okay? And so I want us to send Sade some love. I mean, she's one of our newest team members, and already she's having to deal with this much turmoil. And it's just crazy. And I want you guys to cover her mother, too, in prayers as well. And also, I would like to ask for prayers for Jasmine. Jasmine is not with us tonight because, unfortunately, she has COVID. She has a bad bout of COVID. And I don't know. I just want you guys to cherish the moment that you're in. Don't worry about yesterday. Don't worry about what had happened. Don't worry about what somebody done said about you. Don't worry about you not being able to pay your bills, because there's always a will and a way, because regardless, you always get them paid, okay? Don't worry about it. Enjoy your life. Don't take life too serious. And don't let that last moment that you have with your loved one be on some bullshit at all. Now, we're going to pour out something for everybody, excluding Jasmine, because she's still here. All right, y'all know I'm sipping on the sweet bitch, and let's go on and get into our story, okay? And I'll tell you a little bit about the sweet bitch later. Shout out to Sweet Bitch. They are sponsoring the show. All right, let's go ahead and start with Wendy Williams, okay? Now, I was not ready for the ice to hit my lip and all this damn wine all over my lips. Maybe because I ain't had none in a while. Let me get something real quick. Y'all looking like I done damn ate a julep or some watermelon and shit. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Got me looking like I ain't got no manners, no couth about myself. Damn. Well, I guess that's how you get it popping, okay? All them prayers we had to give out, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Okay, Wendy Williams. Now, did I lie? Y'all dragged me. Well, not y'all. Shout out to the winos, okay? But they dragged me, okay? Because I put out some really sensitive information about the queen, okay? And I told you that a source that is extremely close to the Williams family had said that she was suffering from early signs of dementia, okay? She couldn't recognize family members, but for some odd reason, when we get it here, okay, 99% right, 1% wrong, okay? Hell, we more effective than the COVID vaccine. Now, y'all want to say because it come from me, it's a lie. But as soon as Daily Mail posted, it's the truth. It's the truth. Okay? And so I just want us to send our prayers out to Wendy as well. Wendy has had a lot that she's gone through throughout her entire life, and she's been very transparent about it, okay? I got to give it to her. And, unfortunately, a lot of those things do catch up with us. And so, like, when you suffer from, thyroid issues and, Graves' disease is really serious, as well as, just other issues that stem from, all of the stuff that she was doing, not eating right and stuff like that. Now, her son does have her on a good regimen and everything like that. But listen, guys, it's serious, okay? I ain't got no business coming on this channel telling no lies about this woman at all, okay? Especially this serious, because all she got to do is pop up in the damn chair, and y'all see that she ain't got no damn dementia. But is she coming back? I told you she wasn't coming back, okay? And y'all really do need to pray for her, because she needs it. And pray for her family as well. And Kevin did this shit. Okay? This is what bad dick do to you. This is the symptoms of bad dick. Okay? Moving on. I'm just getting started, y'all. I missed y'all. It feel good to be back. I need a fan. I need somebody to send me a fan, okay? Y'all need to DM me and send me a fan. Ben Affleck and J-Lo. Now, I recently heard that he has asked permission from the ex-wife who he blamed for his alcoholism, Jennifer Gardner, permission to try to marry this tramp again. Now, when I heard, I was like, wait a minute, wait. Do you remember how she did you before, Ben? And then you claim you had to go marry this one. And I'm going to tell you, this is the reason why you really started drinking. Because you bought a $2 million ring. She probably ain't get it back. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. She probably ain't get it back. And then she dumps you publicly after you proposed to her publicly. You go marry somebody to make her jealous, and you take all that pain and humiliation into that damn marriage and blame. Now, I got to give it to Jennifer. She put up with all this, okay? And then as soon as he get well, what does he do? Just like, them black men, when they in the NBA and NFL, they leave for a white woman. That's what happened. But instead, it's hard when you messing with, minorities. It's hard to go elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? It's hard. It's just the soul. You know what I'm saying? They say the cooking is better. I ain't gonna get Latinos can cook now. Latinos can cook. Okay? I was just at a Dominican restaurant last night. It was banging. They had some nice ass octopus. Shout out, what's the name of that restaurant? Boga Latina? Boga Latina. And on Jimmy Carter. It's hot. I'm telling you, best oysters in town, octopus, okay? It was nice. Had me a red snapper. It was huge. It was good with some tostadas. Cook, okay? They can cook. No shade, okay? I eat, you know, white folks cooking if I have to, but it's not preferred to be my choice, okay? I'm mostly vegan, and I like my vegetables with a little bit of soul, a little oil, a little sugar, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And so, back to the subject at hand. And so he has asked the permission of Jennifer Gardner, who he just dragged during a radio interview, permission to try to marry this hoe again. Now, let me tell you something about this one. She got bad luck. When I hold on, I wrote down the definition for it. Let me get this definition of what we call Jennifer Lopez, okay? The one I already done got to me. Give me 1 second. Okay, she is an engagement junkie. Yeah. This wine, this ice keep hit me in the mouth and shit. Trying to tell me, shut the fuck up. Yeah. She's an engagement junkie. Okay, love to be engaged, but don't never like to jump the broom. The only reason she did it with Mark Anthony, because Mark Anthony had that bread. He had that bread, okay? And he was into his music. So he wasn't out here creeping around, but I guarantee you she ain't finna marry his drunk ass, okay? He barely could run in the latest damn Batman. What is it called? What was that movie I just watched with him, and it was all of them? It was Superman. It was everybody. What that shit was called? Justice League, yes, Justice League. He barely could run. Had on that heavy ass suit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I was like, Ben, you need to give it up, okay? Your liver ain't working the way it used to, all right? That's why we educate on drinking lightly over here. Hit the wine glass, you don't, Ben. You don't. We hit the wine glass, you don't. And so I would just tell Ben, give it up. Give it up, okay? I know that she was the love of your life. I know that she shoulda, coulda, woulda. But honestly, at this point, you're transition dick. And she used you before as transition dick, okay? You have a great dick, but you cannot sustain her financially like she's used to. And so basically, when A-Rod dragged her, okay, with the white woman, she dragged him with the white man. Paparazzi staged everywhere catching them kissing like we ain't seen them kissing on the internet and them seen her ass dump his ass before. Come on now, this is too much. I can't do this no more. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it happen to Ben again, and then he all of a sudden go transition to another white woman and blame her for the drinking that this engagement junkie. She done had an equivalent of $15 million worth of rings, okay? Where them goddamn rings at? That's probably what he was mad about. That's why he started drinking. All that damn money he done saved up, gave it to her. She kept it. It's mine. California law says it's mine. Yeah. Moving on. They make me sick. Now, hold on. First of all, I want to say shout out to Kanye, okay? Did I lie? Kanye just made an announcement about him using the homeless people on Skid Row to model his homeless people clothes, as I told y'all. Did I lie? Wait for it. Did I lie? Them clothes he got look like homeless people clothes, okay? And I guess he took my advice. Where's my check? Where's my check? Okay? Where's my check? I need it. Giving these people business advice and shit. And then the director down that's over the Skid Row said he ain't heard no news about it. Well, it's coming. You know, Kanye like the clout chase. Using people who love clout or need it, okay? Now, speaking of clout chasing, now everybody wants to blame Julia Fox as being a clout chaser. No, she's a pass around, okay? Recently just heard that she dated Drake, supposedly right before Kanye, okay? She knows how to put herself in the right circles, okay? Now, if you don't know who Julia Fox is, she played the type of role that she's playing now, a mistress, a side piece, a pass around. Throw this bitch here, throw it at that rapper, throw it at this rapper. You know what I'm saying? Claims that, listen, she's not clout chasing. She's always dated billionaires, okay? Drake's not a billionaire. Let's put that out there. He's not a billionaire, okay? All in her 20s. Now, I don't believe that she is a clout chaser. Now, hear me out here for a second. I have a reason to believe that she's not a clout chaser, okay? Even though we see all these PDA photos and videos of them kissing and her wearing Kim K clothes, all types of shit, giving interviews. They just got it everywhere. Now, apparently, she used to fuck Pete Davidson, okay? The man that Kanye supposedly said got that package. And laying up with his wife. So I don't even understand if she laying up with somebody that's got the package. I know he using PrEP or something like that, if he got it. Why would you want Kim back? That makes no sense. Right? He know how the Kardashians work. Put some salacious out there, they're gonna leave him. You know what I'm saying? And so here's what I feel, okay? Now Julia Fox, she played an amazing role, and I don't even think it was a role, I think it was her true character. And what was the name of that movie that she played in with Adam Sandler? What is the name? It was the one where he played like the gambling junkie. What's it called? Slim Jim. What is it called? Slim Jims? Jim? Hold on for a second. Let me look up this movie. Hold on. Uncut Gems. Got it. Uncut Gems. Great movie. Had me stressed out. Had me thinking my money was damn getting gambled and stuff like that. Adam Sandler, I think, and me and my husband agree with this, that a lot of the comedians make some of the best drama actors. And Adam Sandler, hands down, played that role. And she played the very role that she's playing now. The side bitch. Now, all of a sudden you in love, you traveling everywhere. Where your child at? Where's your child? She just had a damn baby, okay? And we seeing her more with him than we seeing her with that damn child. Now, however, here's why I don't think she's a clout chaser, is because Kanye has always been strategic in dating women who command the public's attention, okay? Hence, Amber, is it Amber Rose? I almost said Amber Fox. She look like a fox with that gold hair. Amber Rose, okay? Amber Rose, when she stepped on the scene, everybody wanted to be Amber Rose, okay? That didn't work out, you know what I'm saying? Then Amber, Kanye went to Kim. Now, he started dressing Kim. There's a whole thing that Kanye does. So he meets someone that he could brand to wear his clothes at all times, okay? It's sort of like 50 Cent posting on Instagram. Every time he posts on Instagram, he posts hashtag Lychee Mendora or whatever it is that he has. This is him hashtagging his homeless people clothes and these spacesuits and shit that these women is wearing, okay? Because Kim wearing spacesuits and gloves and shit everywhere. It's hot, you know what I'm saying? It's 90 degrees out there in California. She on the beach with damn gloves on. Who does that? Why? You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's giving, Michael Jackson used to do that when he used to be like, you know what I'm saying? He didn't want to touch nobody's hands and stuff. You became real, just germophobic all of a sudden, okay? Now, and so Kanye has made it his life long marketing strategy to connect with somebody, and whoever can connect with him has to be able to shut the blogs down, the entertainment sites down, the red carpet down, okay? Has to be able to have rumors circulating. You know what I'm saying? And this is the trap to do it. This is her. She is eating it up. She's had one good movie. I saw her IMDb profile. If you want to check somebody's film history, just go to IMDb. It's not very long, but her dick list is long. Her body count is long. Okay? And her ass is sagging heavily. I'm talking about when you Google her in the bathing suit, she got that 1960s sagging ass. You just want to pick it up. Just want to pick it up, okay? That's from too much, okay? And it beats it down because it's not firm. And unfortunately, the older we get, shit don't hold right, especially if you ain't in the gym. You know what I'm saying? And so I feel Kanye is a real clout chaser here. Kanye needs whatever he can. He needs the woman who's going to command attention, who's not afraid of bad press. Hence, Amber Rose, Kim Kardashian, and Julia Fox to keep them homeless people in spacesuits going, okay? Congratulations. This is Kanye's clout chase, okay? Not her. She's doing exactly what she was bred to do, okay? Moving on. Whew. We're going to take a break, okay? Now, before we take a break, after the break, okay, we got Jason Momoa. Is it Jason Momoa? Jason Momoa and Lisa Bonet, okay? Got some interesting stuff on that there, okay? Hollywood's love couple, interracial couples shut down the internet now, okay? Who else? Cynthia Bailey and Mike Hill got some interesting information on that. Megan, Nikki, and Doja Cat, real quick. And Kelly Price and Kendu, as well as I said Kelly Price and Kendu. I mean Mary J. Blige and Kendu and Kelly Price and the Savages, okay? We got some sponsors that we need to brag about, which means Boldly Raise a Glass too. We'll be right back after the break. Let's go. Listen, I know that life has been kicking all of our ass lately, but we don't have to look like it. Walking around with dark circles like I used to, acne, hyperpigmentation, you can knock all of that out. Adjust your crown and return your skin to goddess status with the Regal Rose Club. Purchase their vegan skincare cleanser, moisturizer, and mask using the link below. It's made with all organic and premium natural herbs. Get your glow back with Regal Rose Club. Let's put the wine down for a second, because at times like this, we need to take a shot of the olive leaf extract, because the olive leaf boosts our immune system and has been known to reverse high blood pressure, lupus, diabetes, and certain cancers. Check them out at myoliveleaf.biz to learn more and to order, or simply click the link below in the description box. Now back to the wine. AdamandEve.com. I'm talking toys, bondage, lingerie, and so much more. Plus, they have 24/7 customer service, so you can order at 3 a.m. if you ain't coming, if you get me, okay? And if something isn't working out, you can send it back within 90 days, no hassle. And if that's not enough, you can also take pleasure in knowing that 20% of their profits goes to help fight the spread of HIV around the world. So go on ahead and log on to AdamandEve.com. Use the code TASHAK for 50% off one item plus free shipping in the U.S. and Canada. Some exclusions apply now, but hurry up and visit AdamandEve.com so they can make you come. Hey, can y'all hear me? Okay. All right, we're back. Listen, I know y'all are super chat heavy. Thank you. I'm not able to look at the comments because I'm one track minded, okay? I never tell people that. It's kind of like a secret of mine, a little weakness. If you doing something over here, I can't concentrate over here. I have to be solely focused on what I'm doing. So unfortunately, I'm not looking at the comments because I don't want to get sidetracked and y'all be like, Tasha don't know what the hell she talking about. So I just stay here. So thank you. I'm very appreciative. Shout out to all the moderators. Remember, no blocking. Okay, no blocking. The trolls got them out. You know what I'm saying? They got to talk to. It's like, hoes need love, trolls need love. Okay, so haters need love. All right, so and I appreciate that. All right, now, Jason Momoa and Lisa Bonet. Now, I know, listen, this came as a shock, you know what I'm saying, to a lot of people. But I wasn't shocked, okay? Because, listen, behind the scenes, like, I'm doing research just in case of shit, pop up, so I can kind of refer back to it. And so, when it came to these two here, I knew that there was issues. I knew that there was issues because he too fucking friendly. Hold that thought. Women, wives, girlfriends, grandmothers, friendly men are not married men. Say it again. Friendly men, hat ain't been worn in a minute. Friendly men are not married men, okay? And when I say friendly, this how friendly. Put up this picture real quick. Take this picture down. Put up the picture with him and Amelia. This friendly. This shit right here. This is friendly. I wish I could bang the picture. You know what I'm saying? Bang. This is friendly. Friendly men are not married men. Okay? This is friendly. You see her ass right there? I wish I had a board where I could just point to and circle. And I'm going to talk to Shek about getting something like that. So when we got pictures like this, I can point out what I'm talking about. Do you see his hand on her ass? Well, on the back ass. Do you see his hand on her back ass? Okay? Not much back there, but do you see it? This friendly shit. Friendly shit. Okay? She was sitting on the lap. Now listen, let me tell you how friendly this is. And Lisa Bonet, listen, Lisa Bonet black. Even though she she biracial, she black. This tell you how I know. Because when before he had the back ass in his, and I say back ass because her back go into her ass. When he had the back ass in his hand, the picture before that, she was sitting on his lap. Now, Lisa Bonet black, and this is how I know she black, because when she saw this, now mind you, he just restored her car. Her first car less than a year ago, okay? This took like, you know what I'm saying, almost $150,000 to restore this old Mustang. It was a 1961 Mustang. She ain't never drove it since she was 16. It was her first car. He had all this money put into it, had surprised her with it and everything, okay? But when she saw Miss Amelia sitting on the lap, sitting on the deck, you're too friendly. The church say friendly, too friendly. And let me tell you how else he friendly, okay? See, and this is how I knew. First of all, before I show you some more evidence on him being too fucking friendly in Hollywood, knowing everybody in Hollywood fuck each other, Miss Briana Latrise gonna tell us that later, okay? All right, because she lives and grew up in Hollywood. Her father is Kendu Issacs, okay? Mary J. Blige's ex-husband. We got an interview with her coming up a little later, all right? She gonna tell you how they get down over here. And Lisa black. Lisa said no. Lisa said no. I done put your big ass on. I done put your big ass on, because let me tell you something. This was a clout chase for this man, Lenny Kravitz. The only reason he became friends with that ex-husband is because that ex-husband is well known in Hollywood. That's what helped his big ass get on. That's what it was. Now, let me read part of the statement that they put out. Now, I want to see, you know what I'm saying? I had to read it 3 times to read in between the lines, okay? This was a quote from the statement. The love between us carries on, involving in ways it wishes to be known and lived. We free each other to be who we are learning to become, their joint statement. Now, he's staying in the trailer in the back door outside the house, okay, in the woods. She living in the house. So shit. It's her shit, okay? And so, you know, since they announced this, he don't want to leave. That's why he got in the trailer in the back of the house. You know the little tiny houses? I stayed in one of them. Me and Shaq went, I think it was for like our anniversary. We went and stayed in a little tiny house. It was a little cute little thing, you know what I'm saying? Hard to keep clean, you know what I'm saying? But it's cute little, you know, way. So he in a matted out black trailer in the back of the house in the woods, okay? So he looking out to see who the hell coming to see Lisa. With a shotgun. You know he carries one. Shit, you see that damn trailer? You know he got a shotgun, okay? With a damn army fatigue hat. We know who the hell he is, okay? He may be Hawaiian. Okay? But he rolls his... Anyway, the love between us carries on, involving in ways it wishes to be known and lived. We free each other to be who we are, learning to become, okay? Which means this is a 50-plus-year-old woman. She met him when he was in his late 20s. She was already damn near 40, okay? And so I know in Hollywood, age don't matter. But in this situation, she should have known that this motherfucker was going to eventually grow up, even though he was already big. He was already big as hell. And I'm talking about size-wise. She probably thought he's grown because he looked big. But he was still a little boy. He used to jack off. Let's not forget he used to jack his dick to her poster pictures when she was on Bill Cosby show. Okay? Now you already crossed the line there, Lisa. That's a little... I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Oh my God, you used to beat your dick to my posters and then No. I could never. Now, it's just a little too much for me. You know what I'm saying? He telling his mom, I'm going to marry her. He 8 years old, you 20. Come on now. Come on. Now, and when she says, let me go back to this statement real quick so I can wrap this up, okay? We free each other to be who we are learning to become, which means he's in his 40s and he ain't live because he been married to an old bitch that put him on. Now, you know, old bitches, we not to ride some dick, okay? We not do certain things that young girls just don't do, okay? Even though they get paid to do it, we don't. You know what I'm saying? She's a little bit more experienced. Now, one last thing. There was this video, this interview that I saw. And I knew from that moment on she was fucking done. Because, see, he hasn't had a chance to live and be promiscuous in Hollywood. Because remember, he got big after he married her. All right? Being married to Lisa Bonet, fucking Lenny Kravitz's ex-wife, that's a big deal. People want you. You're already controversial. Then you're dating a black woman. And I'm giving Lisa her black card. Because she said, no, the fuck, you not over here, okay? You want to fucking be free and be with that polyamorous shit, you go over here. And this how she figured it out, because when he was on Access Hollywood talking to the hippie bitch, go ahead and put it up. Put the hippie bitch up on Access Hollywood. Watch what I tell you.
First of all,
why they ain't playing? It ain't playing. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Trying to run. Drop it down, bring it back up. No. Drop it out, bring it back up. You know what I'm saying? Delete it and bring it back in. Hold on for a second. I gotta have y'all watch this here, okay? Give me a second, okay? Hold that thought. Got me talking like a redneck today, okay? Because he was on the red carpet. Kicking, being friendly with this hippie bitch. I knew that was a motherfucking problem, because Lisa... Hold on. A lot of y'all probably seen this shit. A lot of y'all probably seen it, but y'all probably didn't see what I saw.
An Access scrunchie. Where's your scrunchie at?
Sorry, no scrunchies tonight. Hair's down.
You give people gifts and they just forget about them.
I'm sorry.
How does it feel to be here tonight? Was there something special that you guys watched?
Pause it real quick. Rewind it, go all the way back. Now, I want you to watch what had happened to all the mothers out there, the wives, the girlfriends, the side bitches, the grandmamas that's been married for 60 years. Tell me what the fuck you see wrong with this.
The last time I talked to you, an Access scrunchie. Where's your scrunchie at?
Sorry, no scrunchies tonight. Hair's down.
You give people gifts and they just forget about them.
I'm sorry.
How does it feel to be here tonight? Was there something special that you guys watched, one of the shows or any of the films that really stood out to you?
My love.
There's too many.
Well, Big Little Lies.
Pause it. Let me let you watch it one more time. Go back to the beginning.
Yes.
First of all, I gave you, the last time I talked to you, an Access scrunchie. Where's your scrunchie at?
Sorry, no scrunchies tonight. Hair's down.
You give people gifts and they just forget about them.
I'm sorry.
How does it feel to be here tonight? Was there something special that you guys watched, one of the shows or any of the films that really stood out to you?
My love.
There's too many.
All right, pause it. Now, keep the video up. Okay? Hippie bitch, polyamorous bitch with the finger waves, okay, tattoos and shit on her neck. First of all, when you're an interviewer, I've been doing this a long time. And you know how I learned this? I used to serve for many years, okay? That's how I learned how to talk to people. I used to serve for many years, and when you walk up to a table, especially a black table, black people, Hispanic people, you don't ever say a motherfucking thing to the man first. Leave the video up. Leave the video, okay? You don't ever say it. The moment you go up to the man, and you know I'm young, 21, 120 pounds. Hi, sir. How are you? My name's Tasha. Can I get you something to drink today? His wife sitting over here like, bitch, I order the drinks around this motherfucker, okay? First of all, that's why motherfuckers don't get tipped by black tables, Hispanic tables too, because your ass don't know what you're doing. First of all, you don't ever even look at the motherfucking husband. You better look at them children first, and you better look at them wife. But what did Miss Polyamorous, Miss California, Miss Fingerwave, Miss Free Spirited bitch do? Roll it back real quick, Shay. Roll it back, roll it back, roll it back. To the beginning.
First of all, I gave you, the last time I talked to you, an Access scrunchie. Where's your scrunchie at?
Sorry.
Pause.
No scrunchies tonight.
Pause. Why would she remind this married man in front of his black wife about a scrunchie, and this bitch ain't got no hair to fit in a scrunchie, that she gave him, which means she went and bought the scrunchie for the motherfucker to put his hair back. And you gonna remind him about that before you say hi to the wife? That should have been the last motherfucker. Matter of fact, you ain't had no business buying him no motherfucking scrunchies, okay? Bitch, does it look like he wear ponytails? Lisa know how to fucking braid. She know how to motherfucking braid. And when she saw that shit, and he tried to play it off like, then I ain't got no scrunchies tonight. Fuck you doing? Keep playing.
Hair's
See?
down.
You give people gifts and they just forget about them.
I'm sorry.
How does it feel to be here tonight? Was there something special that you guys watched, one of the shows or any of the films that really stood out to you?
My love.
Pause. That was the black bitch look. That was the married bitch look. That was the look. She done figured some shit the fuck out. See, his ass done got on. Hoes are coming. Polyamorous bitches that don't mind bringing 4-5 bitches for him to nut in. She done been in Hollywood her whole life. She worked under the leader, Bill Cosby. Okay? You think she ain't figured out what the fuck was going on? When she looked and he said, my love, my love. Oh, okay, I'm gonna deal with your motherfucking ass. Hi, yeah, hi. Yeah, keep playing it.
There's too many.
Well,
Right.
Too many. That's it.
Big Little Lies. Is
No
sweet.
more.
Okay, pause it. That was it. She was like, oh, right, because she checked out. That was the checkout when you forgot where the fuck you at. That was the checkout that you was about to fucking go down. You was about to whoop this bitch ass. You about to cuss him the fuck out. He talking about my love. Okay, come back. I'm on the red carpet. This I check. She got a Lenny Kravitz check. Okay? She don't need this check. She's still getting royalties from the damn Cosby Show. What the fuck? Yeah, friendly men. So this motherfucker done got too friendly. And honestly, being married made him desirable. Being married to a black woman made him, oh my God, black women are not thinking out of the box. They should be dating outside of the box. Black men be doing it, but y'all just want to hold down. Y'all want to hold down the fort, thinking them niggas is coming home. They ain't coming home. They're going home to Rosa, okay? They're going home to Kelly, okay? And so, but Lisa, when she blanked out, that was a black moment. That was you know how many times I done did that to Shaq? Do you know how many times Cause your heart, your spirit done picked up some shit. And that's a loose bitch. That's a polyamorous bitch. Moving on, okay? Just like Lisa Bonet. Speaking of friendly, now he just talked too much for me. He do. This is Mike Hill, been married less than a year and a half to Cynthia Bailey, okay? I don't know why Cynthia Bailey be allowing these men to clout chase off her. I just don't get it. She's a beautiful woman. She has a lot going for her. But I just think pretty bitches, they just think they ain't got to think. Now, some girl said he done sent news or something on fucking Snapchat. You know, that's how they do it. Tristan Thompson, Snapchat. Sam, whatever his name is from growing up hip hop, Snapchat. That's how they all do it, Snapchat, because you never can't prove who it is. Jeffree Star with married black men, Snapchat. Now, I don't know if he's been married before. I couldn't find it. Let me see if I can find it right now real quick, okay? Because I really didn't give a fuck. Because if he's been married before, he should have known the fuck better, okay? Because right after, she done cussed your ass out. And the reason I know she done cussed him out is because when the little girl came out saying that he was, sleeping with her through Snapchat and talking to her through Snapchat, he threatens lawyers. When somebody go get lawyers, some shit is true. And this is how I know it. Because if it wasn't true, why would you go spend your money? Because Cynthia, she probably pulled out her black card and say, this the last motherfucking time this motherfucker gonna try me. Pulled this shit. That's why, Mr. Will, Attorney Williams, yeah, I'm at my sue. Who you gonna sue? If you don't know the girl, who you gonna sue? If you don't know who you gonna sue? Dennis McKinley did that. Dennis McKinley, we put out that wine on him. Sleeping with Sincerely, supposedly. Him and Sincerely go get the same lawyer. They wrote in one cease and desist together. Why? If it ain't true, you let it go. Right? But you got, I'ma sue. What for? What you gotta sue for? What for? Why would I waste my money if some shit ain't true? What for? I know she got in that ass. And then she got in the ass so bad, he been single so long, he can't take it when somebody check his ass, okay? He's a media correspondent, love to talk too damn much. And when I heard him on the podcast, I ain't gonna play the podcast here, but he said on the podcast that him and Cynthia have gotten into arguments. Married people do. People in relationships do, okay? Stay your motherfucking ass off Snapchat. You wouldn't get no motherfucking arguments, okay? We getting into arguments, and every time we get into arguments, I think we're going to get a divorce. That's what he told the podcast. Every time we get into arguments, they've been married less than 2 years. Every time we get into arguments, I think we're going to divorce. You know what that was, right? That was to lessen the blow. So when you do hear about the divorce, that she probably has threatened his ass to file, because every time some shit go down, he want to call a lawyer or leave. Because he done been single so long, he done forgot how to motherfucking communicate, even though he communicate for a living. But he used to bullshit, and he can't bullshit his way with a wife who done been there motherfucking done that. Okay? You married to a public figure. Hoes they gonna accuse you all the time, but what are you supposed to do? Mind your business. You ain't gonna catch Shaq on my fucking internet arguing with nobody, talking about he getting a damn lawyer. For what? Where you gonna send it to? Oh, you know where to send the motherfucking cease and desist to? You know where to send it? How the fuck you know where to send it? What? Oh, every time we get into an argument, we're gonna get a divorce. That was to lessen the blow. A divorce is coming. Because Mr. Mike Hill clout chased with Miss Cynthia. He wanted to get some dick to boost his little career. Dick got caught on Snapchat. Now all of a sudden, we're gonna get a divorce every time you get into an argument. What you arguing about? She sent you to the store to get some damn pads. You brought back some motherfucking poisey pads instead of goddamn always. That's what you're arguing about. Because the only thing that people argue about that leads to divorce is fucking outside the marriage. Fucking outside the marriage. Listen, y'all. That was a lesson to blow. When you get on a national podcast and say that you feel like divorcing your wife after the arguments, what the fuck are y'all arguing about? It was to prepare y'all. That's all. So when you heard it, well, he already said it. Cynthia, get your shit. Move the fuck on. Move the fuck on, okay? Stay single. Stay single. Listen, guys, I gotta take a break. All right, got to shout out these sponsors. Remember, the show is sponsored in part by Sweet Bitch. This is the original formula, okay? The original Sweet Bitch. Hold on for a second. I got to fill it all the way up because I'm tired of this damn ice, okay? This is the original Moscato. Not too sweet, but perfect. It don't hurt your stomach from all the damn gas and the acid and stuff. And it's a nice little affordable wine, okay, that you can Google anywhere, okay, and get for less than $15, all right? Shout out to Sweet Bitch for sponsoring this entire segment, okay? In the meantime, all right, after the break, who do we got? Megan, Nicki Minaj, Doja Cat, Kelly Price versus the Savages, okay? You know, R. Kelly's girlfriend's people. And then we got an exclusive interview with Briana Latrise. She's dropping some wine on Sleeping with Trey Songz. We talked a little bit about the allegations that against him, you know what I'm saying? Also, she's going to spill some wine from her perspective on what happened between her ex-stepmother, Mary J. Blige, and Kendu Issacs, okay? We got some sponsors that we need to brag about, which means boldly raise a glass to. Hold that thought. AdamandEve.com. I'm talking toys, bondage, lingerie, and so much more. Plus, they have 24/7 customer service, so you can order at 3 a.m. if you ain't coming, if you get me, okay? And if something isn't working out, you can send it back within 90 days, no hassle. And if that's not enough, you can also take pleasure in knowing that 20% of their profits goes to help fight the spread of HIV around the world. So go on ahead and log on to AdamandEve.com. Use the code TASHAK for 50% off one item plus free shipping in the U.S. and Canada. Some exclusions apply now, but hurry up and visit AdamandEve.com so they can make you come. Let's put the wine down for a second because at times like this, we need to take a shot of the olive leaf extract because the olive leaf boosts our immune system and has been known to reverse high blood pressure, lupus, diabetes, and certain cancers. Check them out at myoliveleaf.biz to learn more and to order, or simply click the link below in the description box. Now back to the wine. Listen, I know that life has been kicking all of our ass lately, but we don't have to look like it. Walking around with dark circles like I used to, acne, hyperpigmentation, you can knock all of that out. Adjust your crown and return your skin to goddess status with the Regal Rose Club. Purchase their vegan skincare cleanser, moisturizer, and mask using the link below. It's made with all organic and premium natural herbs. Get your glow back with Regal Rose Club. And we're back. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. We back, just get warmed up. Okay, I got my wine. Remember the Sweet Bitch? This is Moscato formula. Even though we have all of them back here, they have taken over the entire channel. Okay, shout out to Sweet Bitch. Shout out to Embrace Pangea as well. And shout out to Regal Rose, okay? Along with Adam and Eve. Just got me a clit vibrator. Let me stop. Anyway. TMI. All right, so listen, I decided to do away with the Megan Thee Stallion and the damn Nicki Minaj shit. Megan that unfollowed Nicki because Nicki unfollowed her a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? And Doja Cat, she done unfollowed Doja Cat as well. These two women are these two women are like damn near legends in the game. And Megan decided to go do My Neck, My Back music, okay? With Shinshia, talking about lick uppers. So I don't blame her. They don't fuck with it. We don't fuck with the music, okay? Moving on. She's not even worth being on the channel. Who's next? Kelly Price, okay? He was a friend of mine. He left with, he left. She left with my man. She lied and cheated and took all I had. She was, let me stop. Kelly Price be having me rolling. She put me in the moment, okay? Even though she a bit liar. But listen, she ain't lying tonight, okay? She's actually on her truth-telling shit. She on the little scam and trying to manipulate people. And so she recently made a video calling out the Savages. Now, apparently, she finally, during her DJ Vlad interview, spoke on R. Kelly and, the allegation. Well, they ain't allegations no more. Well, the things that he was charged with and sentenced to and all that shit. And so everybody was wondering, and I said this before on the channel, why hasn't Kelly Price said a damn thing, okay? Why? Okay? She made a bomb-ass album and disappeared, went to the church. That told me something went the fuck down, okay? As mean as she is now, I knew some shit happened She been bitter ever since, okay? How do you lose weight? You get a husband and you still angry? The fuck out of here, okay? Now, she recently made a video basically calling out Tim Savage and Jocelyn Savage. These are the parents of Jocelyn Savage, who is still living in Chicago and communicating and arranging all the affairs and communicating with the lawyers and everything for R. Kelly, okay? They're supposed to be getting married while he in jail. I don't know. And she just gonna live in Chicago and just put money on his books, okay? Work at Starbucks and put money on his books. Now, I guess, Jocelyn, after, Kelly Price said something. It really wasn't nothing in DJ Vlad's interview. Jocelyn does what she does best. Takes her teeth out, puts them on the counter, and says, you gonna watch your mouth. Don't get me out here. I got to do that, because she ain't got no teeth. In other words, she's to take them out and put them on the counter. Yeah. And Tim, he grabs the baseball bat, and he gonna knock the bitch down, okay? He gonna make a motherfucking music video, but he gonna knock the big bitch down. Okay? Now, I'm not surprised at the Savages. The Savages done falsely accused James Mason, saying that James Mason had threatened to kill him or some shit like that. I don't know. And then James Mason got off. They have restraining orders. They can't talk to each other. But Tim is known for falsely reporting people. And I know because when I got ready to drop the video on him, saying that he didn't care about his daughter being with R. Kelly. He just want his billions. Well, I hope if he get a billion, he get rid of that goddamn texturizer and that oil coming down his motherfucking forehead when it get hot. I hope. And I hope that he buys his wife some new teeth. He ain't got to take her off the counter and put them back in. She ain't even rinse the motherfuckers. Okay? Yeah, she ain't got no teeth at the top. Now, tried to have me arrested. Drove his ass all the way from Henry County, Georgia. That's about an hour and 15 minutes from where I stay in Gwinnett, down to Gwinnett, and put out a citizen's arrest report. Why you do that shit? Listen, he in the old school BMW with a rag. It's hot in that motherfucker. He wiping his forehead because that texturizer juice, okay? Fucking oil riding down his face like it's doing now. Probably got on his collar. He got to throw all his damn shirts away that he get from Marshalls and shit because the oil stains don't come out. You know what I'm saying? He probably do put a jacket over him, like a thick jacket like that so you can't see all the motherfucking oil stains from the texturizer products on his collar. But I ain't surprised, okay? And I'm just glad that Kelly Price stood her own. Now, Kelly Price about that life, okay? She is about that life. Now, I wonder if she got like this after she left R. Kelly, because I'm like, why you ain't got nothing to say about this? You was the main one that left the motherfucker after your album. You said, fuck this, I don't want no money. I'm out. No royalties. She doing motherfucking gospel. How you leave R. Kelly and go to the church? What happened to you? What happened to you? Now, I'm going to need Tim, though, and Jocelyn to stop threatening people before they threaten to knock out her bottom teeth. She's trying to save them. Okay? Shout out to Kelly Price for holding her own. She can hold anything. All right. Moving on. All right, now. I just want to show some love to Mary J. Blige, and here's why. Because she's gone through a lot. She's been through it all, and she's been very transparent about the things that has happened to her throughout her life. And I loved her pictures recently on the cover of Elle. She's getting some big magazines, okay? She looks fabulous at 50. Pray for me that I look like that at 50. Jesus Christ. That's what happens when you don't have no children, though. You know what I'm saying? So, shit, I got 2 kids. I got this foop that ain't going no motherfucking way. It's just is what it is. But, I love the interview that she did. She talked a lot about how she was able to rebuild or build, because she didn't rebuild. She never had high self-esteem, okay? Especially all the domestic violence and the drugs and stuff when she was with, I think his name was KC from Jodeci. Don't get me lying. KC or JoJo, one of them motherfuckers, okay? Messing with him for years. Of course, you know, being in the music industry at such a young age, exposing her to everything, growing up in the projects, you know what I'm saying, New York and stuff like that. And so to see her at 50 living her best life, she looks so much better than what she looked like before. Okay, being addicted to drugs and alcohol and going through all of that, being beat. You know what I'm saying? Going through record deal to record deal. I mean, it's just so much that she's overcome. And I loved how she told the readers how she was able to rebuild or build confidence, okay? And she did it while being married to Kendu, all right? Now, here's the thing. Now, she says that, you know, the marriage kind of held her down. I don't think that it held her down. I think that when Mary got married to Kendu Issacs, you know, his daughter is going to be talking to me in a second. She's going to be giving y'all some inside information on what happened from her perspective on what she saw between the two, because neither one of them have spoken out. She's, you know, giving bits and pieces, but really she made him out to be a gold digging, you know what I'm saying, lazy, mooching ass manager, okay? I mean, he getting a shitload of money in child support, so I got to give it to him. He must have did something right. Now, I love how she told the readers how she was able to kind of rebuild her confidence, which means like she got in the mirror, she said affirmations, things that I did in my 20s when I had very low self-esteem and my depression was so bad that I wanted to commit suicide. But listening to Louise Hay and Wayne Dyer and Lester Brown, I think Les Brown, all these people and learning how to speak life into myself is how I ultimately built my confidence. And so, you know, those were some of the things that she did, recited I am affirmations into the mirror and things like that. And I love where she's come from, and I love her transparency, because a lot of celebrities go through things and they don't want to tell you how they did it, okay? Even though the world is watching them. That's the reason why we report on them, because so many people look up to these celebrities and they do what celebrities do. That's why when they out here talking about shooting and killing and all this other stuff, prostitution, they go do it. They go get ass jobs, whatever. But Mary is living her best motherfucking life, okay? And so I don't like how she's dragging Kendu, you know what I'm saying? Because he hasn't said anything negative about her. Maybe he got a gag order, an injunction. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I would be quiet too if my check was that hefty. I think he's getting around $150,000 a month if I'm not mistaken. But Mary met him when she, you know, she was already down. You know what I'm saying? She went into it depressed, you know, because when you're married and you're having to recite I am affirmations, it was a codependency relationship, okay? And I love that growing up hip-hop's Briana Latrise came through to speak on it. Now, she told me as much as she could without violating their privacy. And so, you know, I think it gives a nice perspective. She also spilled some wine on, you know, her relationship with Sam in Egypt, who we recently exposed here on the channel, as well as her relationship with Trey Songz. And she spoke on a lot of the allegations that have, you know, been coming out against him and some other stuff. And her relationship with Steve Urkel. I said, well, damn, girl, you done been there. She said she ain't got a large body count. I said, okay, if you say so. All right, and without further ado, shout out to Mary J. Blige. I love everything that she represents and what she does. She is somebody that I absolutely look up to this day, even though she hurt my motherfucking feelings. Back when I was working at OK Cafe as a server, I saw her in the restaurant and listening to her music, and her music bringing me through depression and shit like that. And she didn't even want to look at my ass. I was like, I went and cried. I cried. I was 23 years old. I was crying. I was like, oh my God, it's Mary. But I realized she didn't have it in her. She didn't have it in her to give it to me. You know what I'm saying? Even though I needed it. But anyway, listen, I will be back to sign off after this interview. Guys, I hope that you enjoy it, okay? Thank you so much for all the donations, all right? And I hope you guys enjoy the interview, and I'll be back after the interview to sign off, okay? Let's get it popping! On a mother... Hey, fucked it up. I'm so excited.
And it was going good, too.
I know. All right, Briana Latrise.
In the building,
In the fucking building, all the way from Cali to ATL.
Yes. I'm looking to relocate here, though, because your house is as cheap as hell.
Yeah, we got a pretty big motherfucker.
And you guys have yards, yo. I garden. Yes. So.
Oh, you garden?
Yes.
I need to learn. I grew up on a farm.
Oh, nice.
Yes, learned how to garden and fucking forgot. Grandma died. You know, you forget how to cook.
Yeah.
You do all that shit. But I was telling you, I fucking love your freckles.
Thank you.
You don't ever need makeup.
I don't wear makeup for real. I get a little eye from time to time.
No, but I mean, everybody want to pop their eyes because, you know, we get tired. But just some lip gloss. I wish I had freckles. I do. Every time I see people covered up their freckles, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
It's like, it's a blessing and a curse, though, because I can't commit no crimes. My voice is easily identifiable. My face is easily identifiable. You know what I mean? And then people fetishize you. And then I got no respect as a child, but now it's popping and popular and my whole face is a filter and shit. And bitches are getting it tattooed on. I want my goddamn respect.
Put some respect on Miss Briana's fucking name today, okay? We have so much to unwind, okay? Welcome to the bar room today, all right? This shit is so hot, I think I'm gonna drop this tomorrow. So if you seeing this tonight, we recorded this the night before. Now listen, you are Kendu Issacs' daughter, okay? Mary J. Blige was your ex-stepmother.
Right.
Okay, so it's a lot to uncover there. Now, I know you weren't in the relationship, but you know what I'm saying? If you know, you could give us a little drop on what you see. Hazel E.
Ooh.
Fucked your husband.
Yeah.
Okay?
Cute.
Moniece Slaughter. You said it was your fault as to why she got pregnant.
Yeah.
It was the blunt.
Yeah, I fell asleep.
Okay. In Egypt and Sam, we had them on our show. Okay, unfortunately, that was a real embarrassing moment, but I got a job to do. You understand? He was not supposed to be a part of that interview, and the way the expose happened with the transgender, and this is not the first transgender that came out, you were very close with Egypt and Peppa. Let's start with that, okay? Because that was a big blowout. You know what I'm saying? What was your reaction when you saw that interview? And I'm gonna play a clip here so I can remind people.
You know, but I'm strictly with my woman though. You know, me and my woman and I, we're together. There's no open. There is no we're going and she can go do this, do that. And we're coming back. We don't move like
very
that.
Platonic.
Okay.
Yeah.
He told me literally day one that we went to the club for the first time.
Yeah, I told her everything about me.
But when you're in a relationship about to get married and you say that you've been 100% honest, but I have messages between you and a transgender woman, that says otherwise.
But that's what I'm saying right here.
Okay.
Like, you don't know what our relationship consists of. There's things that we don't feel like voicing here.
Okay. So Egypt, you're okay if the encounter happened last month, because I don't take stories unless I have absolute receipts. Check your DM real quick. Let me send you something for both of you guys. Okay. So, hold on. Never mind the bottom one. That's just something that I had saved from my phone. So there was a woman that reached out and said that this encounter was recent.
What?
Between her and Sam. And these are his nudes. All right, so we have King Mia, or better known as the Barbie. And what you do directly affects her. And she's out here grinding. And you have messages between you and a transgender. Like, what did he tell you about his wife, Egypt?
So, yeah, that was my reaction. It was like, damn. Like, you know that moment when you're like, oh, shit, shit. It was, yep. On one hand, you want to laugh because it's like, God damn, nigga, it's like watching a car crash, but it's also, it's really tragic, so you know you're going to hell if you laugh. But at the same time, fuck it, we already in hell, so I laughed hysterically at first, and then I started calling people like, okay.
How close are you to Egypt and Peppa?
I mean, like, I still talk to Pep. We just recently started talking again. And when we did, you know, I reminded her, like, we didn't really have a beef. Everything that people said came from him.
Yeah, because I do know you and Egypt had a scuffle. You said, That
little bitch sucker punched me. Because, anybody that knows me knows I'm not going to put my hands on my friends. That's ridiculous. If I slap you, it's because you walked into it. Seriously, I was probably trying to hit somebody else. First of all, I'm grown. I'm not going to fight you. I shank bitches.
So you didn't get upset when she punched
I was very upset.
you?
I was going to kill the bitch. But they had security standing right there because I was looking this way and I was like, I'm going to take my rings off, which is code for get your stupid ass in here and secure this situation before I really have to put hands on this bitch. So while I'm looking this way, that's when she snuffed me. I was wearing house shoes and the window behind me was open, like floor to ceiling window open.
Yeah.
So I slipped out the window, almost broke my fucking neck, and security happened to be right there waiting for me. So when I got up, they grabbed me. Girl, I tried to tear my arm out of my socket to get free. There were claw marks on the wall. I broke every one of my nails off. I punched a lot of things. I think a cameraman, a security
I'm shocked
guard.
that she even got that bold with you, because she doesn't seem
it's Sam
to have big energy like that.
It's Sam winding her up and whatnot, trying to make her into something. The crazy thing is, this girl was such a beautiful, like naturally beautiful, like physically, but spiritually too. Yeah. Just would cry about anything. Like if me and TT were beefing one day, because that's my girl in real life, but you know, real friends fight. Right. And we both used to drink gin, so it'd be, shut up, bitch. If we're beefing, she would cry and want to fix the situation, just like an angel. That's what I used to call her. She was like a little baby cherub, like an angel. You know what I mean?
She still seems very sweet. But I
believe she is, but...
They say, show me your friends, I'll show you who you are. Yeah. And so, you know, we did...
So confused.
Yeah, we did do an interview with one of her childhood friends, and she said that, you know, when Sam entered the picture, that's when when he started to get controlling and she changed, and obviously the sex was absolutely amazing. You know us as young women. Yeah. We get some good dick.
I always say.
All common sense goes out the fucking window.
Don't let him hit the bottom, sis.
Listen, I heard that shit.
Don't let him hit the bottom. That shit is like a reset button, and you belong to him at that point.
Yeah.
Don't let him hit the bottom.
Especially if they eat it right, too. I'm telling you.
We've all been there.
Girl, there was a gay man that I was dating at one time, and he hit it so well, I ain't even give a fuck.
I can't knock it, because
listen, you was the same shit. Look.
I can't knock it. I would be like, well, I
was 21 at the time. I tell the white this story all the time. But I'm like, listen, I was in Egypt shoes one day, and I'm telling you, it's always the most flamboyant, most over-the-top, most weird-ass men.
Sharing blouses with your girl.
Yes, that is the most amazing in bed. And you accept them for all because you're like, you know what, you're spiritual, you're different, you're unique. See, and it's the dick.
What bothered me is, like, and I know that the show liked to portray that I was in their business and whatnot. Let me tell you something. I'm a grown-ass woman. I don't give a fuck what you do with your parts as long as they stay away from me. But as a friend, what I will always do as a real friend is tell you what I need to tell you as a friend, as a big, especially big sister energy, auntie energy. So I told her, like, I just want you to be single for a little while. I'm not trying to separate you from him, but I need you to discover who you are as an individual. Because if you don't know who you are, it's too easy for someone else to tell you who you are. Yeah. And then you're going to spend forever trying to figure out who you are later. And that's if you're lucky enough to be granted the time to do so. Yeah. Do you get what I mean? Yeah. I just wanted her to be able to grow up. Like, well, you know, when in her space, in her time.
I think it's more so rebellion. When everybody's telling you what not to do, it brings them closer because it's like them against the world. You know, it's sad, but it's true.
You're right.
It's true. And I think once she starts to, she'll wake the fuck up one day. Yeah. She's a beautiful woman.
Eventually, but hopefully it's not too late, because what people forget is this is tarnishing her reputation. Now, I don't believe that, like, that's a forever thing or whatnot, but it'll definitely slow down your progress and your growth. It's, for example, I went around punching motherfuckers forever.
You did?
Yeah, what do you mean I'm infamous? What? 2009, I punched one of the freshmen?
You did. Yeah, I forgot about that shit.
So back then, being about her age or a little bit older, you don't realize, like, how long that shit affects you. To this day, people buy me shots like, remember when you punched old boy? I love those free shots, but also when I
do know that you were fighting. Look, I'm like, listen, I've always been told you hit a man, don't get upset if he hit your ass the fuck back. And so I'm little, as you can see. You know.
That was a different me, though.
I understand.
Like, a way different. I mean, I hit it once and he hit me with an Escalade.
Who was this?
I tried to get him chipped. It was, we cool now, though. I don't keep enemies. Like, I don't harbor hate.
Who tried to fucking run you over?
I don't want to say his name, though.
No, just for funny times. Y'all still cool, so it ain't bad. Ain't nobody gonna drag him.
He's, I mean, no, I'm sorry. He's not like a huge rapper. He's a hood rapper. You know, I think he's hood famous. I think they call him AB or something.
AB?
I think that's his name.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. All right, cool.
I was mad as shit. He ran over my whole foot. There's a tire mark.
Y'all must was fucking.
No, that's the other thing. So what happened was I was kind of drunk, and I asked him a question, and I think it came out a little too hood. And it might have sounded accusational, but it wasn't. I was
what the drunk. Fuck did you ask him?
I asked him who shot the homie. And he was like, I don't know. And I was like, why y'all be playing like y'all don't kick it together? I've seen you niggas together. Who shot this nigga? He in a wheelchair now. He's like, bitch, I don't know. And I was like, I got your bitch. I fired on him. So that was me. I punched him and he was like, what the fuck? And he's much bigger than me. So of course he snatched me out the car, threw my shoes across the parking lot. I was like, fuck you. Yeah. And I tried to get he still had my jacket with my house key and my ID in the car. So I tried to grab it. So it wasn't intentional. It's not like he actually tried to hit me with a truck. I'm just extremely dramatic and I like to relive stories how I choose to.
Damn. Let's talk about you growing up in the music industry. Now, your father, I wouldn't consider him infamous. I would consider him really smart.
Yes, completely.
I agree. Very intelligent. And
he's also really reserved. And let's not say reserved. He's very private, believe it or not. He don't like none of that spotlight shit.
Yeah, because I've tried to get him for an interview plenty of times.
Never. I've asked him several times to do it just so he could speak his piece. And he was like, no.
Listen, if he ever does that, he needs to do it with me. I'm the only one that won't be biased.
I'll call you.
Yes.
I'll call you.
So whenever he just says he wants to say, fuck it.
I can't wait.
I got him.
And he has nothing bad to say, by the way, just for the record.
He's never publicly trashed her.
Never. Well, he wouldn't. He still loves her. Like, what do you mean?
Wow.
He's right. I mean, I love her too. I'm just saying, seeing him still in love is like...
Now, what was it like growing up, these damn heels, with Kendu as your father? He's in the music industry, of course. What was it like?
So, I think what people don't realize is a lot of people, like you said earlier, you're an industry baby for real, but there's two sides to that coin, My mother and father were never married, so obviously, naturally, when he's on the road, where am I? When he's out chasing his dreams and shit, where am I?
With your mom.
And not for nothing, I know a lot of people, like my mother was one of those people who was like, that's selfish. I always, even as a child, was like, no, that's fucking smart. He's gonna get it. One thing I love and will never forget about my father is, as a child, I watched him manifest his future.
Wow.
Like, legit, that's where I first learned about manifestation and vocalizing your dreams and whatnot so that they can actualize. Because I remember it was my 7th birthday, and the My Life album had just come out, and he was like, hey, Bree, tell Marnie to put on that My Life. And I was like, what the fuck, what is that? Because I left my own party.
My Life was the shit.
I left my own party to go to the store with him.
Yeah.
Because that was my everything. He put that My Life album on, and I was like, this touched my soul. And he turned around and he turned it down and he went, one day I'm going to work for her.
What?
6 years
later. How old
later,
were you at the time?
I was about 7 or 8. 7
wow.
or 8, one of the two.
Okay.
So about 6 years later, when I was 13, I remember him coming home, and we were living in Jersey, and he came home and he was like, yo, Mary's going to be at the studio this week. Mary J. Blige, I'm so fucking excited. I get to work with this. And then he never came home.
What?
I mean, I'm joking. I'm exaggerating. It's not that he never came home, but like, I guess they met, they hit it off, and it was over. They became best friends. They were fucking inseparable. And I mean, inseparable.
Yeah.
To the point where I naturally got jealous at one point, because it was like, she dropped that song, Father and You, and I was like, bitch, I need the Father and You. What the fuck is you talking about?
Listen.
Nah, but I don't have nothing bad to say. Everybody always wants me to speak bad on Mary, and I'm like,
I'm not asking you.
No, not you.
Yeah.
No. I'm sorry. If I
mean, that's the queen. I don't think I would ever trash Mary on this channel. Okay.
She's the reason I know how to walk in heels now.
Okay.
Okay. She's the reason I have good taste in heels now. Mm-hmm. She's the reason I have good taste in wine.
Now she can fucking dress now.
That bitch is ridiculous with the clothes game. Oh my God. Ugh. If I miss nothing else, I miss just sitting in her closet watching her go through shit.
I mean, did you call Mary J. Blige mom coming up?
No.
You called her Mary?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was 13 when they met.
Okay.
When they married, now they were together, of course, but I also remember I'm in and out. So like, I think I let my father got divorced from his first wife, so we all split. I went back to my mom, and that was hell for me. So I wasn't able to like reach out. I didn't have his phone number. I could only call him from her phone, from her cell phone, not the house phone.
What?
And I had to have permission, of course. And then it was a whole thing. But he did try so many times to be like, come on. Girl, I'm writing a book about it, so I don't want to get into too much detail. But it's a lot that people don't know. Regardless, though, Mary was really, really dope. I think I remember asking her one day if I had to because I was like, so she's like, it's just Mary. And I was like, cool. She was more of like a really dope ass big homegirl than like a mother figure.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I think even to my little brother and sister, she gave them auntie energy, but it was definitely love. She loves this. I don't give a fuck what her bitch say. I know she loves us. You know what I mean? Yeah. Regardless of how she may feel, and I'm not her and I'm not him. I don't know what went on in their relationship, but I know none of that shit has anything to do with me, my sister, brother, the rest of our family. She may have been mad at me because I was popping shit for a second, like, fuck all y'all. But, you know.
Yeah.
Oops.
So when's the last time you spoke to her?
Right before, maybe right when I started the show, because I called her first when they approached me. I was like, girl, this fucking reality show wants me to do a show as like growing up hip hop or whatever, you know, coming on as your daughter. She was like, they paying? And I was like, yeah. She was like, do it. And I said, are you sure? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, can you tell my dad? She went, no, you tell me.
What did your dad say when you told him?
So luckily I caught him during a party. Like we were having like a family event. So he wasn't really paying attention. He was like, yeah, baby girl, whatever. And I was like, cool. So when I started, he was like, the fuck is wrong with you? And I was like, you said yes. Mary said yes. They're paying me. Okay, bye. I'm also grown. He's like,
yeah, you're grown, but I know because he is pretty private. So now
so private.
He still loves Mary.
Of course. How can you not? I'm sorry. I don't know where.
I mean, she is fly on social media right now, like.
But I mean, more than that, they were friends. Yeah, like really close, like laying up, talking to each other, looking at the stars, type shit. Real friends, you know what I mean? Like,
so you feel like he just made a mistake?
I don't know what went wrong. I think they both made mistakes, but that's not my story to tell, so I'm gonna leave that right there.
Ooh. Now, girl, you can't leave us hanging like that now.
No, I mean, just realistically, in any marriage, everybody makes mistakes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't believe that when a marriage ends, it's just a one-sided ass situation unless he's actually beating the shit out of you or something. Right. And that's not my father. I'm sorry. That's not him. Yeah. He spanked me once in life on my hand and he cried. Right. Fuck. You know what I mean? Well, there was.
But I mean, according to her, you know, when she got her stars, she said she was homeless after the marriage. You know, she lost everything.
Okay. So her version of homeless is not our version of homeless.
Okay, what's your version of
her version of homeless is like you're still living in a mansion 3 doors down from the Playboy mansion at your friend's house. You're living at Diddy's house or type shit. You know what I mean? Like you're really, really rich.
So she left the house to your father pretty much. And that's, I guess, that's not really homeless if like she decides to leave.
She still had a house.
Yeah.
And they had several, I think they still have a house they need to sell type shit. But again, this is not my story to tell. And I don't want my daddy yelling at me, so I love you, Father.
He won't yell at you.
He won't yell, you're right, but he's going to give me that look, and I don't like the look of disappointment. That hurts more than anything. He's like, my father's like my best friend.
Okay.
Seriously? Like, I could call him. We're so close that, like, I could, when he FaceTimed me the other day and I'm in a car with a nigga and he knows, he could tell because I didn't want to turn the phone to show him who I was with. Right. So he was like, where you going? And I was like, Del Frisco's. He said, with who? And I was like, friends. And he was like, what friends? And I was like, associates. I'll call you later. Love you. Bye. Yeah. But we're really, really close. Like I could tell him about when I was in a relationship where I was trying to be poly and
what is up with California and this polyamorous shit?
There's a lot of cocaine and weed and sex going on. Leave us alone. We got palm trees in Beverly Hills.
I'm from Florida and we ain't polyamorous. I mean, we fucking...
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Well, you're right. You gotta go down to Miami and it's more bisexual than it is polyamory. Yes. It's just a free-for-all of the fuck fest. I think, I can't speak for anybody else. I personally, my logic has always been, the nigga gonna cheat anyway. And honestly, I don't have the energy to entertain him all the time. So please go find someone else that I approve
But
of.
Aren't you worried about like STDs and shit?
So polyamory is not whoring around the city.
Okay.
For me, it's more like, I love you. I love you too. I love you. Let's all go to dinner and get to know each other. And it's about, like, there's very much respect involved if you're doing it right. These young kids, they just be thinking, oh, I can sleep with you and sleep with you and sleep with you, which is stupid because if you don't have a proper foundation in your relationship with all these people, she's also sleeping with them and him, who's sleeping with them, who's sleeping with them. And it's real wicked when the circle comes all the way back around and all you niggas got STDs now. You know what I mean? I'm too grown for that. Yeah. That's not, I was simply telling my lover at the time, like, I don't mind if you have someone else. I just need you to keep it funky with me. Like, you got to keep it gangsta. Tell me the truth. Let me know what's going on. Allow me the opportunity to choose whether I want to rock with that or not. Like, if you're gay, just tell me.
So you don't mind dating a bisexual man?
I didn't say that. I said...
That's all I heard. That's all I heard. You gotta understand. Like, if you're gay, just tell me it's okay. So I'm like,
I reserve the right to choose. Like, you can't take away my right to choose whether because I don't know. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, it's right now that in LA, I shouldn't call him. Excuse me, young man.
You're in ATL. You can say it's fine. Okay.
I just want to practice. But it's a man in California right now, and he's really, really handsome, and I'd love to go out with him because I love his energy. We've been chatting for years. I mean, yeah, about, or at least a year and a half now. So I kind of know him a little bit, and I want to get to know him more. If he came out and was like, I'm gay, I'd be like, that's a lot of competition in these streets, but okay, respect.
You wouldn't mind?
With him, I might entertain it. I mean,
because he that fine.
I'm not saying that.
But what if the sex? But what if the sex ain't straight?
All right, so I retract everything I just said. I'm not here for any of this bullshit. I'm simply saying whatever you doing, keep it gangster with me because I'm not wrapped too tight. And if I find out you lying, it's all bad. I'm setting everything on fire while you sleep, bitch.
AdamandEve.com. I'm talking toys, bondage, lingerie, and so much more. Plus, they have 24/7 customer service, so you can order at 3 a.m. if you ain't coming, if you get me, okay? And if something isn't working out, you can send it back within 90 days, no hassle. And if that's not enough, you can also take pleasure in knowing that 20% of their profits goes to help fight the spread of HIV around the world. So go on ahead and log on to AdamandEve.com. Use the code Tasha K for 50% off one item plus free shipping in the U.S. and Canada. Some exclusions apply now, but hurry up and visit AdamandEve.com so they can make you come. Let's put the wine down for a second because at times like this, we need to take a shot of the olive leaf extract because the olive leaf boosts our immune system and has been known to reverse high blood pressure, lupus, diabetes, and certain cancers. Check them out at myoliveleaf.biz to learn more and to order, or simply click the link below in the description box. Now back to the wine. Back to your father, Mr. Kendu. We're going to leave on this note, then we're going to go back into this polyamorous shit real quick because, you know, it's a lot of subjects we're going back. So, you know, the media made him out to be this horrible, horrible husband who used Mary J. Blige, the queen of pop, basically took everything, made her homeless.
Just everything.
Cheated on her in her own house, you know. That's what the streets were saying.
Lord, be with me in this moment. I need all of the assistance for strength.
No, let it out. It's okay.
First of all, you're a terrible influence, and I love you, and I want to hang out with you a lot when nobody's watching. Okay? I also want to drink gin with you, but we got to go somewhere seedy so that if we get in a fight, we don't go to jail.
I fight on gin and vodka. What do you want to say in honor of your father? Because, you know, that's what the streets were saying. They said he was a gold digger, he used Mary.
The streets voted for stupid people to run in office. You can't trust what the streets say.
Okay.
The streets be lying. The streets is the one spreading STDs and shit. The streets is out here. Oh my God, I smashed Trey Songz once. We'll get to that. Oh, it was amazing.
We're going to talk about that.
Hilarious
We're
story.
going to talk about that.
It was a total accident. Okay.
Let's close on your father.
Him is innocent. Everybody makes mistakes. That's all I'm saying. My father doesn't steal. That's stupid. That's dumb. That's out. Also, they was running their mouths talking about, well, he needs child support, and they thought it was for me. That's a lie.
Okay.
That is a lie. There's a big difference between I need child support and, well, I have a life that we were maintaining, and that doesn't just stop. Had the tables been turned and it'd been a woman, right? Right? And the man was the big name and whatnot. Because remember, they worked together.
Okay.
He wasn't living off of her. He was managing her, which means he was brokering those deals. He was with her almost everywhere she went, all the fucking time, constantly making sure things were right. That's one of the things I admire the most about my father. That motherfucker can make some shit happen. Okay. And he's quick to check shit if it looks off. Mm-hmm. He'll be in the middle of a sentence with you and be like, stop, Pyro, you're fired. You were saying. No, you know why. Thank you. Get on a replacement, please. Like, he's just about action, and he's really, really, really good at that. Making sure that people weren't tarnishing. Because let's also remember, before she got with him, she had an entourage of people. They were always drunk and high and loud and whatnot, and it made it difficult for people to take you serious and they didn't really want to work with you. So let's clean this up, straighten this up, tighten this up. Let's get to the big bag. Let's get flued out by the princes in Dubai. Not taking anything away from Mary, it's her talent. All talent needs to be managed, like my mouth.
Let's talk about Mr. Kendu. I'm listening. Respectfully, I would like for you to interview, or even Miss Mary. I know Miss Mary.
Okay, first of all, don't talk to my dad right now. I'm going to get cussed out for this.
It's okay. Tell him to cuss me out. Tell him to cuss me out. I did it. Yes.
Let's just go for ice cream, Dad.
Yes. Tell him to cuss me out. I did it. It's okay. So,
okay. So, fun fact. Raven Simone and I were really, 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 like, inseparable for a while.
Y'all were fucking?
No. This was before she came out. So I didn't even know she was gay.
What?
Yeah.
And you polyamorous.
Okay, that doesn't mean... Oh, damn. I was about to lie. I'm like, that doesn't mean I fuck women.
Yeah.
I don't. I have, but...
Okay. You prefer men?
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm shocked that men don't mind you fucking other men. The men in my generation, they just don't play that shit. They pussy is they pussy.
So here's the deal. You don't have a choice. Because when I meet you, I tell you what I'm up to. And to be fair, I'm not all that, the older I get especially, I'm not all that out there with my shit. Like, I don't sleep around like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I really just entertain you energetically.
Okay.
Occasionally, some pussy. Occasionally I make a mistake or two. Oops. But, you know, like, you didn't deserve it. But I'm not about that. I think people really enjoy being in my space.
Okay.
My home feels like a home. I can bartend, I can cook, I paint, I read, I sing. What you need? Massage therapy. I got a whole spa in my tiny apartment. Like, let me make shit work. And I make things happen too.
Okay.
So I think people enjoy being around me and they're like, I'd rather just enjoy this as she's giving it to me than lose it. I know, because I can see it on some of their faces like, this bitch got me fucked up. She's still talking to this nigga. Yes. Yep.
Trey Songz. So, look, there's a lot of reports going around online that he raping bitches.
He didn't rape me.
Is he aggressive in bed, though?
Yes.
You think women can take that as because he's aggressive?
No, I didn't confuse the two.
So when you say aggressive...
Let me clarify.
Clarify, okay.
Let me clarify. So this is the funny story. I met him when I was with Raven. I flew to New York so that we could party one time, you know, little kid shit. And we had this party, and she was like dancing on me, and it got a little funny, so we knocked over a glass, and I looked up to see who was looking, and Trey Songz, he's the creepiest motherfucker I've ever met. He was standing in a dark corner looking at me like this, and he's got them beady-ass little eyes. Yeah. So when he fixes them on you, you feel like laser beam. Yeah. Right? So he's looking, and I was like, shit. I didn't know who he was at the time, though. Okay. This was when, like, Can't Help But Wait came out or something.
Okay.
It's that long ago. But I saw him, and I was like, oh, shit. And I guess he was with the birthday boy who was dating Raven at the time. So, you know, it turned into a whole thing. We're downstairs now. I'm talking to a photographer. She takes my phone and puts my number. I guess I gave him my number or whatever. I met up with him.
How soon after?
Well... When I was walking out to the car, my phone rang, and I was like, who the fuck is this calling me at 3 a.m? And I answered, and he was like, you need to change your ringtone. And I was like, bitch, who the fuck is this? And I look over and was like, oh, that's sexy. He's gonna get some pussy. Okay. He's gonna get some pussy. I like that. It's sneaky. It's cute. But I think it was maybe, we were gonna meet that night, but I left New York. So maybe a couple weeks, like we were chatting for a little bit on the phone. And then he was like, oh, I got a show in LA tonight. Pull up. Well, I'm half weaved at the time because Raven was practicing her skills, right? Yeah. So I was
Raven was doing weaves?
I mean, you know when friends get together, we do stuff.
Okay,
we paint.
Raven Simone, shout out, braiding, weaving the hair, doing the sew-ins and shit.
We figured out.
But, okay, so you in New York, he has a show in New York and what?
It was a really nice weave, by the way. To this day, it was one of my best leave-outs.
Okay.
Ever. Like, it looks so natural.
Okay.
Ugh.
The weaves back in the day used to look natural. Now, yours look natural now. I can't tell.
It's a natural situation. Though.
Yeah.
It's a little right now because of the scammer I just left. But the point is, he tells me to pull up, and I'm like, okay, I'll be there. 5 hours goes by because she was new to this. So it's taking a while. And he's like, Briana, seriously, you got to pull up. I'm leaving like in the morning. So I was like, fine. I snatched the needle out of her hand, stuck it right here, threw a hat on and pulled up. Swear to God, was my hair half weaved.
You still had the needle in your head? Okay, and so you get there, what happened?
He was so corny. It was like cute corny though. Like I'm not dissing him. It was corny cute. Like he had the door, the latch in the door so that I could just walk in, and he was laying in the bed trying to pretend like he was asleep. We just was talking 2 minutes ago, bro. Like, what the fuck? You had to tell me what room it was when I pulled up. So me being me, I kicked the door open and turned on the lights on. I was like, the fuck is you doing? Yeah. I've never seen anyone come out of their clothes so quickly. He had on basketball shorts, and I turned this way to take my sweater off or something, and I turned back, and they were completely gone, and I never saw them again.
Is he big?
Yep.
Because he's skinny.
Yep.
Like my husband.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So when you say aggressive, what do you mean aggressive? Like, because I've heard that before, that he's not necessarily, and this is me not trying to downplay rape, because rape is very serious.
No, it is.
Okay. However, I heard that he was very aggressive.
So I don't know who he is now. This was a long time ago. I will say, outside of everything else, he wasn't a perfect gentleman because the nigga didn't pay for my valet, but he was non-threat. He wasn't a threat. He didn't ask me or force me to do anything I didn't want to do. You know what I mean? Everything we did was completely consensual. The only reason I say he was a little aggressive was, it was kind of embarrassing, in the middle of sex, he put his hand around my neck. Now, I have PTSD.
Okay.
So I didn't even realize I was crying until he stopped and went, oh, fuck, are you okay? And I was like, no, I'm okay, keep going.
Did you guys use protection?
Of course.
Okay.
I'm sorry, yes.
So is his head game good?
Oh, okay, if I've got to wear a condom with you, you can't give me head.
Okay.
We can't.
Okay. So he choked you and you started crying.
Yeah, but I didn't mean to. I just
It was that
forgot
good?
where I was.
Like when he was choking you?
No, I don't like being choked. I've been choked out before, like he was trying to kill me. So it fucked me up, and which fucked him up.
And he stopped. Did he get less aggressive?
Yeah, no. Yeah, I mean, he stopped choking me. It was fine. We finished and everything. Washed up and I left. It was great.
Y'all didn't fuck no more after that?
No, I probably freaked him the fuck out because I was crying in the middle of sex, bitch. Like, that's insane. You know what I mean?
He probably liked that shit.
Yo, I saw him. I did. No, but I saw him. Well, then also remember, I look like my father. So
you do look
just
like your father.
When you realize, oh shit, she could go tell her dad, you know? So I saw him backstage at one of Mary's shows shortly after I had a baby, which was several years later. And he wouldn't even look at me. But my parents were walking a couple paces behind me and he stopped to talk to them. I had half mind to be like, Dad, we fucked. There, now you can speak to me. Hello. I didn't though.
Wow.
I didn't want to embarrass him because he was walking with that little girl.
Why you think he didn't talk to you?
What's the little girl name? She looks like a beautiful bird.
Gina Echo?
Oh, don't come for Janae. Like, no,
she's pretty.
What's her name? She always wears the little buns and stuff, and that's why I say it's like Petri-ish. I think was she a stripper or an Insta model? I think she had
Girl, don't get me the line. There's so many girls that wear their hair in buns. Fuck. But do tell them.
She was on a TV show.
Try to remember.
She dated a football player, I think. And a lot of rappers. Drea.
Oh.
Yo, how this could get deleted? Drea? That's her name?
He was fucking Drea?
I don't know. They was walking together. So probably.
That's probably why he didn't say hi to you. So, yes.
I was fat, though.
They were fucking, and he didn't say hi to you because then, why you talking to that bitch? How you know her? You know, Andrea, she real jealous now.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? She real jealous. Sis, who the fuck is that?
Tasha, I was literally like 6 months postpartum. I was fucking Kirby sized. Like, I just looked like a little balloon. I don't think she would be threatened by me. Like,
you never know. Women are threatened by any woman that catches the attention of their man. So that's probably what went down. Let's say hypothetically, okay? Damn. So you didn't tell your daddy that y'all fucked, did you?
I just did.
He ain't gonna watch this.
I hope not.
He ain't gonna watch this. Maybe he will.
Some asshole's gonna watch it and show him because you guys are ridiculous.
Yeah. This is so much. So it's safe to say from your experience, now I know every experience is different with women, but I've heard that a lot of women are confusing the aggression with rape per se because they say stop choking.
Now, so here's the deal. I didn't even have to
say
say stop. As soon as he realized like there was a problem, I didn't even realize I was crying until he stopped. And I went, oh shit, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I freaked the fuck out a little bit. I forgot where I was. And he was completely understanding. Now, if ever there is a time where I ask a man to stop and he doesn't stop fast enough, that's a problem. If he doesn't stop at all, that's actual rape. If you take the condom off without my permission, that's rape.
Yeah.
By law in California as well, that is rape, and I can actually sue you. Have you arrested? That's rape. There are a lot of things that are rape. I think it's we need to really start teaching our sisters and brothers about what is defined as rape or not, and get back to chivalry.
That's a good question, because you just made me realize that I was raped that one time. Didn't even realize it.
No, can I tell you something?
I'm serious.
Listen to me. I have a sister
when I was
circle.
like 20, I was like 20 years old at the time.
I mean, but it happens.
Yeah,
it happens.
I didn't
to all
even
of us.
know. That is so true. Mm-hmm. Like he busted the condom, and then I was like, "If don't feel like you got a condom on," and he like the way he busted it, he just moved it back up, and he was like, "It's on," and I was like, "Nah, let me see it." He let go. It was a big hole in it, so he was moving it back.
That's happened to me
Probably
before.
could have gave me AIDS, that nasty motherfucker.
That has happened to me before. He was so goddamn fine.
And I stopped him. I said, you gonna stop? You gonna get the fuck off me right now?
Right. I didn't
You need
stop.
some water?
No. I got hot because that nigga was fine as fuck. Huh?
Who, Trey Songz?
No, the one who busted the condom on me. Damn, he was cute. Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Who was doing cocaine?
Everybody I know in Hollywood. It changed them all. They're all ugly now. I stopped. Y'all gotta catch up.
Damn. Now, you did, before we move on, because I do want you to talk a little bit about your upbringing, because you have suffered from drug addiction. You wouldn't call it an addiction?
Well, I'm going to tell you, I'm changing the narrative, because that was a narrative that was told to me by white people. But they also told me Jesus was white. And geographically, that don't make sense. Okay. So, I was not a drug addict. I was a drug user. I used drugs to cope. Okay. And I used drugs as tools, like to stay awake all night so I didn't get raped in the dope house while I was watching over my friend who I didn't want to be raped either. Do you get what I'm saying?
Now, you be throwing shade. You be throwing shade. Listen, you be throwing shade. Yo, I can't even... Are we talking about Monique Slaughter?
No. Okay, let me just...
Now, you know she don't like my ass, so she really about to go to fuck over.
She doesn't like you?
No.
Does she like anyone?
No, she don't.
Okay,
yeah, that seems like a personal problem.
Monique.
Because you did say you were the reason why she got pregnant.
Yes, and I stand by that. If I did not smoke that blunt and fall asleep before what do they call him? Lil Fizz. Before Lil Fizz got to my house, then you wouldn't have had the opportunity to do what you did. Because when I fucks with them, they don't go nowhere. Unless I want them to.
So you saying she got pregnant on purpose?
No! I'm simply saying that she got lucky and I blessed her and they should thank me. Well, she should thank me.
Well, I mean, he ain't doing too well right now.
The baby?
No.
Oh, shit.
Fizz. You wanted a baby by Fizz?
Ew, fuck no. I didn't say that. We were supposed to smoke a blunt, sis. Don't take it too far. We were supposed to smoke a blunt, and then I would have made him my little fuck buddy on occasion.
No, what dope house were you in?
Okay, those are completely unrelated.
I know, but I'm like, let's go back to the dope house. Shout out to Fizz and Monique.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the dope house. What dope house? You mean like a crack house?
I was going to say, do they have names? Because I never noticed this.
They call them trap houses here.
Right.
But
no,
in
this
Atlanta.
wasn't a trap house. This was a dope house. This is where a bunch of dope fiends laid around and did drugs. The woman who owned the house, her boyfriend was a drug dealer, but he was also a diabetic, so we couldn't tell whether he was ODing or dying of dehydration often.
Or like high blood sugar?
Yeah. Okay. Man. Because that man could fuck up a 40 ounce and then fuck up them stairs as he fell down them. It was a rough time. My girl was eating raw potatoes. It was rough. It was in the suburbs.
Okay. And so you don't consider yourself, even though you was in a dope house, an addict?
No. Again, drug user. I was there because my mother had threw me out.
Okay.
Because I had a smart ass mouth. Wonder where I got it
How
from.
old were you?
12 when she first put me out.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I can tell it's hard for you.
I mean, I'm grown, so how do I put it?
You froze.
I'm over it, but I'm also like, because I could never imagine, like, I have a son now, right?
Okay.
And he's 8. And at 8 years old, I've watched how he's grown tremendously in the past 4 years. 4 years from now, he'll be 12. I can't.
Yeah. But you don't have a girl.
That's fair.
You don't have a girl. My daughter at 10, I stopped liking her, and I started liking her again when she turned like 13.
Okay.
I was like, who is this girl? I don't know who she is.
I mean, regardless of whatever.
She used to come down the hallways to go the other way.
That's what she did. But I think like I said, I'll get into it more in my book because I'm actually studying a whole lot of psychology, and I'm helping a lot of my friends who have daughters recognize that we got to go about this different because there's a long history within Black people, Black mothers and daughters.
Toxic Black mothers and grandmothers. That shit is real.
And that's where my mother came from, and she did that to me, and I will never do. I never wanted children because I was like, I'm gonna fuck them up. Fuck it. So I was content with being a whole alcoholic cokehead for the rest of my life, which I thought would end at 50, but apparently, I mean, I'm not 50 yet, but I'm still going. Yeah. And I'm a lot healthier than I was 20 years ago, you know?
Okay. How old are you now?
35.
Oh, girl, you a
Hold on, can we just...
You a baby.
Do I look it?
Yes.
Fuck you. No, I meant 35.
No, you're 35. You look like a baby.
Do I look 35?
You look like a baby.
I appreciate you.
You really do. You look young. Okay. Young as fuck.
My skin's good? Are my pores visible?
No. What other celebrity? No, it's pretty. I love your freckles.
No, I said are my pores visible? You know what?
You can't see no pores.
Okay, I'm a little insecure. I'm 35. Bitch, it's like a midlife. Well,
I'm about to be 40 in 2 months.
You look like a pixie.
Girl, bye.
And you're bald. Use your space. I want to work for you, but I can't because I need more money.
Yeah. So besides Trey Songz and like who other celebrities you done?
Oh, that's
the only celebrity. You can't even lie. You can't even lie. That's why I love these reality show stars because they can't hold it. They so real. You so real. Who else?
This one's extremely embarrassing.
Why?
Because it was a pity.
I just want to know the celebrity bodies. That's all.
Pity fuck.
It was a, what do you call pity fuck?
Well, I spilled wine on his jeans and on accident. And then when I went to clean them, I knocked over some other shit and he was like, just stop moving. And I felt really bad. So I was like, I'm just getting this nigga some pussy and go to sleep.
Who?
Urkel.
Steve Urkel? Steve Urkel? You fucked Urkel?
Did you have to scream?
Or Stefan?
Echoing, bitch.
Or
I mean, he looks like Stefan in the daytime. And he
first of all, he was fly. He was fine.
He had a library. I get off on knowledge. Shut up. Damn.
He was fine when he was Stefan at Urkel. Okay. Now, I did hear Urkel, was into some...
No, he didn't know weird shit with me. Wait, what?
No. Oh. I heard from a source that he's into...
White girls.
Not white girls, but he likes to put on women clothes.
Oh, shit. I never heard
Yeah, so I was like, what the fuck? Not Urkel. I said, well, he liked to transform. He got on that transformation machine.
Did you really hear that? I didn't hear that.
Swear.
I didn't see no women's clothes. Yeah. But what I will say is he freaked me out because when I was going through his library, I was like, damn, all these books are about romance. This bitch, he's whiny. That's why I wasn't going to sleep with him at first because I'm like, I don't want to fall in love, nigga. I like your view. I'm in love with your view. But
view
also,
of what?
He had this big ass house in Malibu and shit. I was only there because
damn, Family Matters paid like that?
Apparently. Apparently. I was only there because his chef was my friend.
So he can't fuck?
I'm sure he can. I was very drunk. I do not recall. I do not recall. He's you know what else? I think he might be very sensual, and that was not where I was. I was like 20-something. I was early 20s.
What you mean sensual?
Like, for me, a one-night stand back then especially couldn't be like a, ooh, like, we ain't kissing in the mouth, nigga. I don't know you. Don't caress me, motherfucker. My bones hurt.
He just wanted to make love to you.
Don't make love to me, bitch. Who's you? I don't love you. I don't even know your name.
We done got Steve Urkel, Family Matters, wine, child.
And I did the sit and spin on
you know the other one too. Darius McCrary now.
Ew.
Yeah. You fucked him too?
No. God, no. Sorry, Darius.
They say he like both of them too, so.
No.
That's what they said.
Wait.
That's what they said. Now I'm just saying.
Cocaine is... Oh, shit.
He did coke?
Huh? Who did?
Darius.
What? When?
Girl, you might as well spill it. We here. That's
I
why
don't know that man. I mean, I know that man. But I don't know what his drug intake is like these days.
These days.
I don't know what his drug taking like with what shit me said.
Who was some other celebrities?
That was it.
That was it? No more other celebrities?
Just them 3 that I told you about. You missed one.
I sure did.
Run the tape back.
Refresh my memory.
Sit and spin. I said I did the sit and spin. Do you know what the sit and spin is? That's what I call it. Do you remember that little sit and spin? It was a little toy back in the day. We old. These kids don't know.
All I know is Cash, Trey.
No. Okay, first of all, stop with my body count by name.
Yes. So who was the other one?
Anyway, I did the sit and spin successfully on him, and I cheered afterwards, and I was so satisfied. Like, I didn't care about anything else. I never saw him again.
Who?
I told you I have terrible taste.
Who? Let me decide.
Jackie Long. What? Oh, shit.
You
and
didn't.
There was one more, too.
Who? It's a question.
I know, but also... I had a hoe phase, y'all.
Everybody has a hoe phase.
No, but let me tell you something about me. In 2006, oh shit, I forgot about that nigga too. In 2006, I was like, I'm taking everything down. It might have been 2008, but whatever the case, I had this one Gucci belt, and I would put a notch on the belt anytime I hit a hittable. That's what I called him, a hittable.
Okay. So who was the other 2? I mean, it was in your past.
One's dead, so I'm not gonna bring him up.
Damn.
I cannot.
It gets you emotional?
No, but out of respect for his family, the woman he left behind, his children, I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
And then the other one, I said dead. I meant deceased. The other one was.
I hope you weren't talking about Kobe Bryant.
No.
I was gonna say, damn, that's some wine.
Ew, no.
Well,
I mean, not ew. That's my dad's friend. I can't do my dad's friend. It's super weird.
But who's the other one?
I don't think he's a celebrity though.
Who?
Paige Kennedy?
I don't know who that is.
Oh, remember U-Turn on Weeds?
Yes.
Okay, so him playing U-Turn.
The black guy?
Yes.
With the bald head?
Yes.
I thought he was gay.
No.
You sure?
Is he gay now?
Yeah. Hold on for a second.
Bitch.
What's his name?
Tasha, let me find out we out here fucking gay.
U-Turn. You said you didn't mind earlier.
I retracted that. I don't like that you're not drinking with me. It makes me feel sad.
Man, I'm a get fucking tired. Hold on for a second.
I got a Red Bull.
Hold on. Oh, no, I can't do Red Bulls. They crash me. Normally I do drink though. Normally I do drink. So
for future reference, do the sugar free. They don't crash you. That's all I drink.
Really?
I swear to God.
Okay.
Because the regular ones, look, this be me at the dinner table.
Okay, so I got the wrong actor. It's not him.
Oh, thank you.
It's not him. Yeah.
Either way, the dick was whack.
The main one. I know you. This U-Turn right here, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought that he was gonna be like his character.
The other one, the bald head guy that was the main star of the show.
No, he's gay.
He's gay.
Wait, he's gay in real life?
Yes.
Oh, that's why he plays it well.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
This one though, I really thought he was gonna be gangster, and at the time I was a little rebellious, and I always wanted to fuck like big Crip nigga energy,
right?
Not knowing that like big Crip energy was usually secretly homosexual, but him was not gangster.
He was a bitch in bed. Damn, U-Turn. That was my show though. I loved Weeds. I love Weeds.
Also,
now,
hi Paige.
Now, you sing.
They say that.
Drop something for us real quick. Come on.
Row.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. See what this gin got you lit right now. Don't do that.
Oh shit. Nah.
Come on now. Come on.
I actually can't right now.
You can't sing.
First of all, I don't know if you hear it. I'm stuffed up from playing in these damn clubs.
Okay.
Where you niggas just smoke all damn day. Whew. And I was supposed to have a studio session. I told them, I was like, I'm dehydrated from several bottles. The bottles here are so cheap. It's really difficult to not go crazy. In LA, what it costs for one bottle, I could have 5 here. Uh-huh. Granted, my liver can't handle 5 bottles, but I'm the asshole who lets everybody get drunk.
Damn.
Damn. I'm trying to keep it cute with champagne. I don't, let me see. And there's nothing else. It's not a vibe.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. No, I like I said, Jen make me fight, so it's okay. You ain't got, but
no,
you
I
do.
got it. I got it.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
I said,
let's go.
Row, row, row your boat.
No. No.
I'm just playing. I'll invite you to one of my jam sessions. You can hear me live. I'm not a great singer by any means. I sing with passion.
Okay.
It's more stylistic than anything. It's like what I tell people realistically is that it's how I cry.
Okay.
So.
Now you have a book because you keep talking about it. Two books. So when are they going to be releasing?
Whenever I stop partying in Atlanta.
You lit right now. Shit, listen, that shit got your ass lit. Oh, I want to say the wrong thing, then you try to fight my ass on the gym.
So, no. I'm an energetic person.
No, you really, I love your energy. I love your energy.
No, but I'm saying when the energy's right, like, I can read the bullshit, so keep that shit away from me. Other than that, like, you're good. I don't know. You know, there's mixed reviews about you, obviously, but that's what it is.
The controversy of it all.
That's what it is, right? It's mixed reviews about me.
You never know what you're gonna get. So, so what's next? I know Growing Up Hip Hop, we got another season coming up. What's next? What can we expect? I heard they were gonna be talking about my scene coming up here soon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
About the Sam and Egypt wine.
Yo, so
that's supposed to be premiered on the show. What had happened? Tell us what happened.
I don't know. So I ain't even gonna hold you. I hate to say this out loud because it makes me sound like a douchebag. But you know, if the shoe fits, I don't pay attention to other people, to their scenes. I don't care. Mm-hmm. I pay attention to my check. Mm-hmm. I just remember someone saying, "Oh yeah, we're gonna put the Tasha K thing on the show," and I was like, "Cool, she's messy," but she wasn't wrong.
We just got hit by a couple of shows. They're using a lot of clips. They do it all the time. So.
Yeah, I mean, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm not gonna turn this interview around. This is your show. My apologies.
No, it's okay. Please.
I know what you guys go through. You know, Jason Lee was a friend of mine for a long time.
Fuck him, but please do tell.
Is there a beef I didn't know about?
Yeah, but it's okay.
Oh, damn, I'm on the wrong side of the fence.
It's okay.
I love him.
No.
Oh. Okay, well,
he's not a good person.
Dude.
And I don't like that he throws drinks in people's faces.
Well, I throw drinks in
calls
faces.
Black women bitches and
I call black women bitches.
And babies, gorillas and monkeys and gremlins and shit.
I mean, some of these hoes is gremlins, though.
Well, my baby ain't no gremlin.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Oh, shit.
When I see Jason Lee, listen, there's going to be a war of the bloggers. But go ahead.
Oh, fuck. We don't do the babies. They're off.
But, you know, I don't really come off my throne to address, you know.
Now, I'm going to just keep it all the way solid with you.
I feel you.
I don't respect that at all. I still love Jason. Yeah. And if I talk to him, you know, I already know how that conversation would go anywhere if I was to be like, why would you do that? He'd be like, bitch, because blah, 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 blah. Right, well, okay.
Well, go ahead, spill this. Whatever you were going to say.
There was no tea. I'm still fucked up by that. There's no tea. Oh, man.
It's okay. We about to wrap up anyway, because that gin got you lit right now, and I don't want you waking up tomorrow like, what the fuck
girl,
did I tell Tasha K?
Oh, no. You got to ask somebody about me. I have a high tolerance, sweetheart. I'm not lit. This is Red Bull.
Okay. So, what's next for Miss? For you?
Apparently, I was in a movie with Damon Dash.
Oh, how'd that go?
I was high. But I freestyled. Like, he didn't give me any lines, so I just kind of improv the whole scene. And I guess I did well. My girl tells me I should get into movies.
Okay, you should. I think acting is right up your lane.
I want to host.
Why?
I like talking.
But you're better as a reality star and as a
That's not
movie
actually
star.
True. I suffer on reality TV because it's not really real.
What's not real about it?
Realistically, I don't give a fuck about next man, like I said. So, like, I would never organically walk into a room and talk to people I don't really fuck with like that.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Like the setup of the scenes and stuff.
It's like, let's say, like, I rock with your energy, right? From the moment we saw each other. I was like, oh, she's cool. But let's say I didn't like your energy and it was just kind of like, what? I don't like that I have to be like, so how are things with your family? I'm not finna ask no bitch I don't fuck with personal questions. Like, that's weird to me.
Okay.
I don't get down like that at all. I'd rather tell jokes, mind my business, enjoy the fuck out of my life because it's short. Girl, I grew up panhandling. I don't have time to give a fuck about your situation. And half y'all situations don't sound like problems to me.
Okay. Well, listen, I'm not going to hold you. You did spill quite a lot of wine. I wasn't even drinking. I should have had a drink. I ain't want to fall asleep during the interview, you know what I'm saying? Because my ass been tired. But thank you. You real good energy. I like it.
Thank you.
You fun, too. When I come out to LA, we definitely going to hang out.
Hell yeah. I'll show you some nice little, LA's kind of dead now, but I've got nice little situations.
Yeah, it's not the spot right now. That's why everybody going to Miami. So
we can go there, too.
Yeah, so now I'll be in Jamaica in a couple weeks. I got to get the fuck out of the United States for about a week.
You taking your husband?
Yeah, we're going. No, I ain't no side nigga. Oh, hell no. Look, you almost caught me. I was like, wait, I was about to say, yeah. No, Mr. Keepy going, Mr. Keepy. But no, thank you so much. Briana Latrise, please tell everybody where they can find you, follow you, ask you questions.
I don't want you to find me, bitch. I'm trying to mind my business. No, I'm kidding. You can follow me on social media at BrianaLatrise. If you are slow, don't talk to me, because I'm a bitch.
All right, there it is. Shout out to Briana Latrise, okay? Bottoms up, bottoms up, bottoms up. Tear this club up. Hey, listen, shout out. I had to pull the interview. I was like, listen, because she was lit, okay? That's why I don't drink gin. That's why I don't drink vodka, okay? I'm on some vodka, I'm hitting the bitch in the mouth. You know what I'm saying? So I said, I ain't gonna drink in case that shit got her, like, messed up. And then she wanted to reach across the table, try to beat my ass because she, like, punching motherfuckers. I was like, nah, I had my water. I was tired anyway. I was sleepy, y'all, because I ain't had no sleep in 3 weeks. And so I rolled out the bed to go do that interview. That's why I was like this, because I wanted to go bed to sleep. I was like, damn. So, but shout out to Briana Latrise, growing up hip hops. Briana Latrise, she came through spilling all the damn wine. Okay, I was like, stop with the gin. She said, you better ask somebody about me, and did this right here. With the gin, I said, oh no. Cut! I said, hell no, good. But she cool though. I love her. Very big personality. Big energy. I love her. Did you guys enjoy the interview? Did you guys enjoy the show? Y'all better hit the wine glass. And why do I have 13,000 people in here, only 5,000 likes? You see how y'all be doing me? I appreciate all the donations and stuff, but I need the likes more, okay? Okay? Thank you so much for watching, okay? Listen, normally we go to the app after the show. Tonight we are not going to go to the app because the Apple version is getting an update, okay? So we're making the app better as we go. Shaq, when will the It'll be ready by next week, okay? And we'll be back. I got some hella wine we're going to spin. Spill, TashaKLive.com. So y'all better be live on the app. And remember, if you want to sign up for the app, for the uncensored exclusive wine stuff that don't make it here, please visit our website, TashaKLive.com. Sign up, set up your account there. Then you can go to the Apple and Play Store, the Google Store, and download the app as well, okay? Thank you all so much for watching. We're back. Yes, and we ain't going nowhere. Okay? We're going to be around like McDonald's. Okay? But we're going to do numbers like Chick-fil-A. All right? You know, McDonald's, they still around, but they ain't that busy. Chick-fil-A got the business, okay? So we ain't going nowhere. I do want to tell y'all, I know y'all worried about the subscriber count, but y'all know we have been through this before 5 times, okay? People get mad. They fluctuate. They want to go over here where everybody say go instead of making up their own mind to stay. Or maybe they made up their own mind. It's all good, though. But listen, I do want to say this, okay? And so let me tell you how this works when it comes to building an audience, all right? And so I haven't even hit the threshold that I'm going to hit, okay? So it's not something that happens in 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. 10 years, 20 years, okay? And so we're going to be in this business for a long time, okay? Nothing will put us out of business, okay? When you're building something, you go through things, okay? You learn from those things, okay? And so there's 8 billion people in the world, okay? I literally have 1 million. I would say maybe, I don't know, 1.2, over 200 million viewers, okay? Haven't quite hit 1 billion viewers yet, but we're breaking through and we're building our audience, okay? And it's not something that happens overnight. You guys know, listen, if I'm the person that stands on whatever it is that I make my mind on. I don't fluctuate, okay? I don't move to other sides just because that's where it's popular. I was never that type of woman. I wasn't raised to be that type of woman, okay? And so I stand in my own. It doesn't matter how good it is. It doesn't matter how bad it is. You know what I'm saying? That's life, okay? And believe me, I've had my own share of trials and tribulations in life, okay? And so this is something that I got into. My husband sacrificed for us to do this, okay? I remember when we were in Maryland and I figured out that I wanted to be a talk show host and on the radio. First it was on the radio, but then I said, you know, a lot of people say I didn't have the face for radio. There's a little joke about the radio, right? I didn't have a face for radio, which means I had the face to be on television, because a lot of people that go to radio typically aren't TV or ready, okay, face-wise, all right? And so that's not my saying. That's just this old saying that kind of goes around in the industry and stuff like that. And so when I figured out what I wanted to do, the moment I picked up a microphone, I knew that I would never put it down, okay? It is my life. Let me tell you something. I could be tired before the show, and my whole family know when I'm on this microphone, I'm alive. I'm alive. Yes, I have a family. I have children. I love them. They give me energy. They take my energy away. But you know, when you found your purpose and what you're supposed to do, there's nothing. It could be your worst day. You will get up. You saw me in that Briana interview. I was like this, sleeping shit. You know what I'm saying? But I still managed to pull through and get the questions and stuff that y'all needed so that y'all can enjoy yourselves when y'all come here. And so I remember when I was in Maryland, you know, I was trying to go to, there was a broadcasting school in Maryland. Monique had went to the broadcasting school, but I don't think it was the same broadcasting school that she went. It was the same name, but I don't think they were having the same money coming in as they did before. And so when I went there, it was literally in a house, and I was like, I'm not paying no $20,000 to live in no house. And so we decided to you know, after me interning with radio stations and then getting employed with radio stations while being a server at Buffalo Wild Wings, and, you know, my husband was working in production. He was doing, you know, short films and music videos and stuff around the DMV area. Shout out to the DMV. I just thought it was very important to share this with y'all so y'all know that, listen, I know y'all saying, Tasha, keep going. I ain't going nowhere. I got a black man behind me, okay? And he ready for the fuck shit. Okay? He's always ready for the fuck shit. And when I tell you he does not let me waver, even if I try to maybe doubt myself, he's right there to say, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. This is not what this is, okay? This is business. This is how things go, okay? And this is what you want to do. You're 40 years old, okay? So, you know, after living in the DMV and stuff, him and I talked. And we literally uprooted our family because I was like, you know, it's either got to be LA. I definitely didn't want to live in New York. I can't live in New York. I don't like, you know, regardless of me talking to people all day, I don't like being around a lot of people. I'm really an introvert, okay? Even though y'all see me as an extrovert here because I enjoy entertaining and educating and stuff, I enjoy being by myself because I learned so much. Like when I was a kid, I used to read encyclopedias and shit, like shit that people didn't want to do. Yeah, I was in ninth grade 3 years, but the teacher couldn't read my ass or outwrite my ass, okay? And so my husband decided, you know, listen, you want to move, you know, we couldn't afford to move to LA. I said, well, Atlanta is one of the top 3 radio markets. This was when radio was popping. And he agreed to move us down. And he did. And he agreed so much that he said, okay, I'm going to stay back here in Maryland. While you and Tantu, we sold everything in our apartment. Tantu was around 6 years old. While you and Tantu, we drove down to Atlanta, lived with my best friend, Ann. Shout out to Ann. For about 3 months or so, and then I ended up getting my own apartment. But my husband was paying rent in Maryland, high-ass rent in Maryland, and paying rent in Atlanta, okay, and taking care of the whole household, okay, while I was going around Atlanta looking for radio jobs. And I got some stuff, but they wanted me in marketing, and I was tired of doing marketing. I was like, listen, I know people will say you should take the marketing, but I worked in marketing my whole life, okay? In between serving, I was always doing marketing, advertising and stuff, PR. And so I decided, I said, no, I want my own show. And I stuck to it until I got my own show, okay? I got my own show out of a station that Martin Luther King Jr. himself broadcasted out of, okay? That's where I met Jasmine. Jasmine's been around since Tontu was 6 years old. She's almost 15 now, okay? And so that's where I really got a lot of my education. I interned, I was more, he was more of my mentor, Clark Howard. I don't know if you guys know who Clark Howard is. He is a consumer expert. He's retired now, but he was doing it how my husband and I are building it now. Totally independent, totally separated. We're paying for our own syndication, things like that, okay? No bots over here, no bot followers. You don't think I could buy followers and boom? But why? We want our advertisers to stay, and that's why a lot of our advertisers stay, okay? Is because the numbers are real and they're organic, okay? And so, he was my mentor, but it was another guy who worked for 96 Rock here in Atlanta. His name was Willard Arbor. You can find him on Facebook. His name is Willard Arbor, and Willard Arbor taught me everything about building a show conceptually. Even though I saw the big picture with Clark Howard, Willard Arbor taught me the ins and outs, stuff that I couldn't even get in Atlanta because they didn't want me to have a seat at the table, so I had to create my own seat at the table. And Willard Arbor, shout out to Willard Arbor, okay? Like I said, you can find him on Facebook. He was inducted into the Radio Hall of Fame as almost 35, 40 years into the radio game. And so he taught me the ins and outs on how to build my show. Okay, and I remember my first show on the radio station by myself. I didn't want to work up and have gatekeepers tell me what I can and can't say. I wanted to say what the fuck I wanted to say, okay? My husband, he heard the first show, and I remember saying, it was a show about real health, real beauty. It was about veganism and being healthy and how to minimize stress and, how to overcome depression and suicide. I had a lot of experts, cancer experts, just a lot of people that were in the arena to kind of give us what we needed on how to live better and how to cope better, things that I had learned and applied in my life myself. And so, I remember my first show, I know my husband was like, damn, bitch, I done moved you all the way back to Atlanta. I'm paying rent here, paying there. And he was like, you probably better go back to the restaurant industry. And I know he didn't mean it like that, but I took it like that. But me, I've always been the type that when somebody tells me I can't do something or I'm not supposed to do it, I go prove them wrong. Like that's my motivation. You don't understand. That's why I get off on these haters. I really do. That's why I love the videos, because like it's constructive criticism at the same time. I'm not wavering from my morals and values and integrity and stuff for anybody. Okay, so I take it and I literally prove people wrong. You know what I'm saying? And so that's my motivation. If I didn't have haters, I don't know where the fuck I would be. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how you learn and you grow and shit like that. And so, after about a year of it, of me being on the radio, I learned so much. Shout out to Willard Arbor and Clark Howard and everybody, Jasmine, everybody that is, really believed in me. You know what I'm saying? When, people didn't even believe in myself. Even shout out to my mom. My mom, I could be like, it could be the worst fuck show. My mom was like, you did good, baby. You did good. And I was like, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like, she really kept me going. And so, and then my husband was like, okay, I see where this is going. And so, even though my own radio show didn't work out at the time, that was my first lesson to prove to everybody that this is what I want to do. And I've been through the humiliation. I've been through the dragging. I've been through everything, guys. And nothing has stopped me and nothing will stop me because I know who I am. And I know you guys see you know, a lot of stuff being said, but I just told my husband, I said, even though I've always known who I am, even after this recent experience, I really know who I am because I never wavered, okay? Like I said, there was no lies, there was nothing. Say this? Yes. Did you say that? Yes. You see what I'm saying? There was nothing. I didn't get, you know, I don't give a fuck about what people say about me, but to make a long story short, I do want to say thank you, okay? And y'all ain't got to worry about me going no motherfucking where, okay? We are here to stay. Regardless of the controversy is beneficial in a business like this, okay? And so every media site has gone through controversy, and you know, even shout out to Joe Budden. You know, I've dragged him on the show, but you know, he said, listen, put some respect on our name. You know, everybody is talking about us right now. Everybody, internationally. You know what I'm saying? And so that's everything that I fucking work for. My husband has sacrificed for, my family. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what type of publicity it is, that's where everybody talking. And that's all we need them to do is continue to talk. And so, guys, thank you so much for all the love. And I want to assure you that I am not wasting. I am not giving up on anything that y'all have gifted me and my family. Okay? And with that being said, you know, I think I'm just going to end this, okay? You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat at UNWINEWITHTASHAK. If you have tips on your favorite celebrities, please feel free to hit me at UNWINEWITHTASHAK@gmail.com. If you want to market on our platform, please feel free to hit us at marketing@UNWINEWITHTASHAK.com. Remember, keep Jasmine in your prayers. Please keep Sade and her family in her prayers. Shout out to Chelsea for doing an amazing job. And shout out to my backbone, my love, my husband, Shaq, okay? And so with that being said, I love you, winos. Thank you, moderators. Now we gotta go. I'll see y'all next week. Bye!